splitter is just beyond nasty. Why?
7 fastballs, Chris Brockman.
When O'Shea Jackson Jr., Chris Brockman, is talking about Sasaki, you couldn't see it maybe because you were just locked in my gazing eyes. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
What's so funny about him talking about Sasaki being the new closer?
I'm just the guy who started watching baseball 10 minutes ago, coming at me like, man, I was so worried about the Dodger pen in the postseason.
First of all, it was not 10 minutes ago. It was at least a year and 10 minutes ago. Okay. You world champion Dodgers.
Yeah,
bro.
just having a good time with my friend.
Love it, man. I love it. I mean, I need some hate.
To me, that's the story of the first weekend of the divisional playoff round. We'll see what the Cubs can do to potentially even the series like the Mariners did on the Tigers last night. The Blue Jays destroying the Yankees for the first 2 games of the divisional playoffs is, unfortunate for Yankee fans, but not a surprise. But the Dodgers being able to go from Ohtani to Glass now with
that was huge.
A quick bit from their actual relievers, from their actual year-long bullpen in Vesia to hand it off to Sasaki.
But if Sasaki is going to be the closer for this team, that could be dangerous for everyone else.
Wait till Kershaw comes out of the pen and gives you a couple innings. Starter to Kershaw to somebody from the pen who doesn't blow it to Sasaki.
Yep.
Oh, I finally did notice a little bit of baseball strategy.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, because before baseball was just like, I hope he doesn't hit it. I hope he doesn't hit it. But in game 1, my man Sanchez, who was the pitcher on the Phillies, on the loser Phillies.
Sanchez, yeah.
I saw in the second inning, he was already up to 32 pitches. I was like, that's a high number.
Wow, all of a sudden, O'Shea Jackson Jr. turns into Peter Gammon.
And then he gassed out.
This college football moment is brought to you by Serve Pro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on September 24th, 2016, when Tulsa found themselves down 31-0 to Fresno State with 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Tulsa fought back to tie the game at 41. And then won 48-41 in double overtime.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Hey, Doc, nice office. Quick question. If you had to choose, would you give yourself a root canal or run payroll?
Run payroll, no question.
Seriously? Well, have you run payroll before?
Paying my team with Gusto couldn't be easier. Gusto gives me unlimited payroll runs, next day direct deposits, and automatically files my taxes. Saves me time.
Wow, that's nice.
Over here, Doc. Can I run payroll too?
Choose payroll without the pain. Visit gusto.com/radio to sign up for free.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon's delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This September, get behind the wheel of a brand new 2025 Subaru Outback at Capital Subaru of Greenville with 0.9% APR financing for 36 months. That's right, legendary Subaru capability with financing that's almost too good to be true. Capital Subaru of Greenville off Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com is the proud official partner of the ECU Pirates, where adventure begins and savings never end. 0.9 APR for 36 months with approved credit. See dealer for details. Offer ends September 30th.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates!
Wings Over Greenville is getting in the fall mood with their new pumpkin spice flavor. Pumpkin spice on chicken? Believe it! Their new pumpkin spice wings and tenders mix sweet, warm fall flavors with crispy, savory chicken. First-time app user? Get free boneless wings just for signing up. And when you order delivery through the app, you skip the the middleman. No extra fees from third-party apps like Uber Eats or DoorDash. And don't forget, use the promo code PIRATE25 for 10% off your meal. So fly smart. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
It's time to shack things up at Burrito Shack. Whether you're craving bold burritos, tasty tacos, or crispy nachos, they got the flavor you're looking for. Made from scratch, chef-inspired, fresh Mex cuisine, served up with a side of laid-back beach vibes. Fast, fresh, and totally delicious, Burrito Shack is where flavor meets the coast. Located in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center in Winterville. Quick, crafted, coastal. Burrito Shack. Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Afternoon, everybody.
That was awesome. You guys are awesome. ECU offense looks awesome. Everything is awesome.
You already know, my guy.
Clip, and he's like the wide world of sports. Of course, Chandler, he's like like y'all say, he's the Rain Man of ECU sports trivia. And Shirley, I can tell she's the glue that holds y'all all together.
I just like football, man.
You know, a dog. You know, son, if I ordered a truck full of dumbasses and all I got was you, I would have gotten my damn money's worth.
Oh, we got a new segment on the show now, thanks to Coach Hood.
Tarps off.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. And you can find us on the Pirate Radio app, powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. We're also on Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. Give us a like, a subscribe, and check in with us. Be part of the Chili Water Chat Gang. What is on your mind on this Monday? Man, we got a lot to talk about on the show today. We got ECU Tulane and a big one on Thursday night. We got Clip Brock and Chandler Honeycutt with our NFL teams victorious on Sunday. Winning bets left and right. What a Sunday it was at the Buccaneer Music Hall. Had a blast. We'll recap all of that. We've got Trey Savage breaking records against the New York Yankees in the MLB playoffs. We got to touch on that. We got some great guests to get to, including Trey's old coach, Cliff Godwin. He'll join us coming up later on in the program. Trey's roommate, Danny Beal, will join us coming up in about 5 minutes to talk about his performance and what he has said to Trey before and after the amazing start on Sunday. Also, Coach Mack McCarthy, what a surprise. He dropped by the Pirate Radio studios earlier today. You'll hear our college football recap with Mack McCarthy coming off a great college football weekend. Also, Alex Harper. ABC. I texted Harper, ABC, another Bucs classic. All the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do is play classics. Another one yesterday ends in a win over Seattle. We'll talk about that. We'll talk Pirate football with A-Harp. And Aundrae Allison will join us to give his thoughts on ECU, Tulane, and the NFL as well. Shirley Rhodes is here. Maxon, a.k.a. Jackson, is here with the Steph Curry jersey. Mark Alexander providing emotional support. He's our emotional support employee. And I'm so glad to be sitting to this gentleman, not on my right. He's not in front of me. He's not behind me. He is left side.
Strong side.
Chan, man.
What's up, Clipper?
Yesterday at the Buck, earlier today at Pirate Radio, you said, I can't wait to talk sports today on Pirate Radio Live.
I cannot wait.
It's just one of them days.
I sat back yesterday and I said, I love my job. I'm not going to some office sitting in a cubicle talking with my coworkers about the game. I'm doing it with my good friend Clip Brock on a sports radio talk show. And I am excited that we get to talk about the Commanders and the Panthers and the money that we brought in yesterday.
Hopefully, Jarrett Watkins, also known as J-Bone, will join us at some point, because I have to tell you why I got suspended from Twitter for 12 hours yesterday. We'll tell you about that story if Jarrett.
And it is a cool, neat story.
It's a cool, neat story. All right, let's check in on the Chili Water chat gang. I'll go ahead and start with Jerry today, who says hello.
What's up, Jerry Bear?
Hello. Help the bear! He says, we are the Chili Water chat gang. We are winners, unlike Penn State. Done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
Oh, Zach. For some reason, I feel like he caused this. Like he had a rough few days, language-wise and acting out physically in public. And did that cause the Red Sox to be knocked out of the playoffs and Penn State to lose to UCLA?
His teams are crumbling, and they've crumbled away.
His life is crumbling.
His life is crumbling. His teams are crumbling. Red Sox season is over. Penn State season basically over.
It is on life support.
Yes.
But it's about as bad as it can be after losing to dreadful UCLA on Saturday. Jamie says, hey now. Hey now. Steve says, what does Steve say, Chandler?
Hey now.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Steve says, happy victory Monday, Clipper. Lane says, Eagles and Philly suck. Everything is not awesome. Everything's not awesome. Hey, depends on who you ask, buddy. Kaz says, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, sir.
Hello, Kaz.
So life's great. Football sucks right now.
Is that Lane? Jack says, hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Jerry says, hope Zach behaved and is not back on suspension. Yeah, I didn't see him this weekend.
Didn't see him this weekend. He was at Clemson, North Carolina. What a game to go to for him and cover. And then he went to Charlotte for Panthers, Miami Dolphins.
PJ says, hey.
Hey.
How about this, Jerry? Go Titans, miracle in the desert.
What a game that was.
And what a
turnaround that was. What a way to lose that game. What a way to choke that game away for the Arizona Cardinals.
They showed the ingredients of a choke against your team, Sean.
They did.
But just kind of, if there was 3 more minutes in that game, Panthers win. Yeah. But man, what a brutal football team.
Running backs are still fumbling the ball as they go into the end zone. That was going to be a 70-yard touchdown run to put them up 28-6. Instead, he fumbles at the 1. Titans get the ball back, and then the Arizona Cardinals get an interception.
Oh,
Titans punch it out. The ball goes into the end zone. A Titan goes into the end zone, recovers it. Touchdown, Titans.
God, I wish Mike Keith was
I would
on
have
the call.
loved to hear a Mike Keith call on that play.
Speaking of guys being on the call, I don't like this guy because I shouldn't say that. I feel like he's doing a Gus Johnson impression, but I'll give it to Eric Collins. He's an entertaining guy. I was listening to Bill Simmons and Cousin Sal doing Guess the Lines last night after all the football had been played, and Cousin Sal said he turned over there and was like, "Holy crap! That's our announcer. That's the Hornets guy screaming into my TV." So he's now kind of known as just the crazy screaming announcer guy. Eric Collins was on the call for Panthers and Dolphins. I got out of the shower, had Red Zone on, was not paying attention to the TV, but I heard Rico, look at him go! And I was like, oh crap, I forgot Chandler said Eric Collins was gonna be on the call. So Chandler, not only did you get a Panthers win, you got Eric Collins, who Terry says is the GOAT, calling your game.
Yeah, enjoyed him yesterday. I enjoy Eric Collins. Listening to him call the crappy Hornets games, but he makes it fun with his calls, and was very excited to hear him call a football game for my Carolina Panthers, and he brought the juice for both teams. And he had some great calls, and if you want to listen to it, you can go to YouTube and watch the highlights and hear him. But yeah, he those big Rico Dowdle runs, that was a perfect game for Eric Collins to call because it got away quick early, and then it became a really good game at the end. So a lot of great calls.
200 yards?
206 yards.
Yards?
Yeah, Rico Dowdle, what a game. Thank you, Dallas Cowboys, for giving us him.
Don't doubt the Dowdle. Shirley, do you have me and Name Redacted talking about a big ball game? Because John Moody says it is a big ball game week. ECU Tulane. If you heard me before last game, I said that we're in the playoffs. Guess what? We won round 1, on to round 2. Pirates win this one. Start to get a little.
Go to round 3?
You go to round 3 and you feel really excited.
Like you're in it.
About what could happen.
Yeah.
Because again, you win this one and then you got Tulsa on deck. You're going to be double-digit favorites in that game. After that, you've got the Temple Owls. You're going to be favorites in that game. Charlotte at home, favorites in that game. If they could win those 4 and host a ranked Memphis team November 15th at Dowdy Ficklin Stadium, man,
that's going to be huge.
Electric, as the kids say. Cinema, as the meme says. A movie. Steven, big ball game today. How you feel about this big ball game?
It's just a big ball game. At the end of the day, it's a high stakes big ball game.
All those things you said makes today a big ball game. When you look at a big ball game like this, does UConn have the advantage in anywhere in tonight's big ball game?
It was interesting to break down such a big ball game. 2 evenly matched teams creates for a big ball game. I think this is a big game for Holton Ahlers.
Big ball game.
You should be able to get enough stops to kind of win by a couple scores in this big ball game.
Also a big ball game tonight, I go, because it's senior night. I go big ball game tonight for Nate Harvey.
Big ball game for him to go out on top.
Appreciate everybody tuning in to us today, including Steve. Steve Hill on Twitter says, what a fantastic pregame show hosted by Clip. Big ball game, Brock. Big ball game coming up tonight in Orlando as well.
Boy, we're talking a lot of big ball games here in a short amount of time. I don't know how much I can handle this. Every week for UCF is a big ball game, and they continue to stack these big ball games on top of big ball games and keep on winning these big ball games. And I think that continues tonight with another big ball game win.
Have yourself a big ball game at tonight's big ball game.
I'll do that and watch some some Thanksgiving big ball games.
Did y'all have a bet, like who could do the over-under on how many big ball games you could get into one segment?
Well, it's a big ball game. We want to talk about the big ball game. You'd probably agree this is a big ball game.
And it's a big ball game. We've been talking about it all week out of practice.
Big ball game.
Big ball game, man.
There's no bigger ball game than the game that you're playing today.
A lot more to get to on this big ball game tonight after this. All right. There was the big ball game montage in honor of Mark Lindsay. And John Moody says this is big ball game week.
The keys to victory this week a little bit, if anything.
For sure. Let's welcome in Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone.
Hey, Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone.
How we doing, Jared?
Doing good.
I'm loving the cut.
Thank you. Got a cut. Figured I could give my hat a break for a day.
Sometimes hats need a break. We'll get to you in a moment, Jared, but right now we go out to the Turner Home Team live line. Joining us, Dan Bill, DB. DB, how you doing, buddy? DB, are you with me?
Hello, Danny.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
How about those Pats, man?
You like that? Do you like that?
I told you. Playoff team after ass whooping week 1.
I mean, geez Louise, bro. I mean, you guys had a rough go of yesterday, but we beat the only undefeated team left at the moment, so looking pretty good.
Well done, Danny. That came after a historic performance from Trey Savage, your friend, your roommate, your former teammate. Have you spoken to Trey since the amazing performance yesterday?
Briefly. We talked a little bit last night in a group chat that we have. We were blowing him up just because, obviously, we were all excited about his performance, but we also needed his leg for our weekly parlay that we do. More importantly, no, he pitched awesome, man. He was, I think, handling the moment way better than I think anybody else in that position would, especially at that age.
Yeah.
He said he was certainly built for that moment, and he proved it with, that splitter was splitting yesterday. So
I remember saying, Danny, after his debut, I was like, is it good that, he makes his start in a minor league park, like his MLB debut, because the nerves won't be there? And I remember you were like, well, yes and no, I guess, but like, I don't know if Trey really cares about that. And then he goes from that to yesterday, just a madhouse in Toronto facing the freaking Bronx Bombers, and gets all those strikeouts. I mean, just incredible. And yeah, man, he was built for it. He said it before the game and proved it with his performance. Yeah, I mean, it was one of the more dominant performances I've ever seen him pitch. And I've had him I've been at a front seat to see some of his really, really good performances as well. But that, especially with how emotional he was post-game, seeing his family up there and his parents getting interviewed by Ken Rosenthal and pretty much John Smoltz telling everybody he's the greatest pitcher alive. Like, it was pretty special. And even hearing A-Rod and Jeter and Poppy talk post-game, too, just about how he's obviously difficult to game plan for because there's not much on him in terms of film and stuff like that. But just the sheer, dominance that his splitter has with the heater at the top of the zone, and then that thing was just, it was a wiffle ball last night, more than it usually is. It was a good time to pull that one out.
They talked to his dad, Ken Rosenthal, you mentioned that. They talked to his parents, and his dad said that they saw him at the hotel earlier that day, and he said you wouldn't have thought that Trey was going to be pitching in Game 2 of the NLDS, and I guess that's how he was here at East Carolina. He doesn't get too high, he doesn't get too low. He's just kind of even keel when it comes to being a baseball player.
The few times we've talked in the past few weeks, because he's staying at the hotel at the field. They have at the Rogers Center, they have a hotel pretty much attached. I'm sure people have seen videos of where you go out on the balcony and you're pretty much looking at the field. He's on the other side of the hotel, but he's been pretty relaxed. They have TSN, so he can't watch any of the football games, so he's pretty pissed about that. But the fact that he's back in the States, he's in New York, he's in good old America. He's pumped about that, but he's ready to, whatever his role the rest of the series is and going forward, I'm sure he's ready to accomplish it. But we were just so proud of him last night, man. We had so many people texting us, friends of ours, guys in our Bible study, just typing Trey up, and it was so good to see a guy that really does deserve it and a good dude all around perform on that kind of stage.
If that's a 2-0 game, Danny, I guess they leave him in, right? He had a no-hitter going. They let him keep going, but did he get pulled just because the game was kind of out of hand?
I actually, we didn't really talk. Off the top of my head, yes.
We didn't really talk much about baseball last night. I think he just wanted to kind of talk about anything but it. He literally, the first thing he said to me, and when he got back to his phone, was, "I can't believe the Eagles lost." But he, no, I mean, I think it was, you could tell by his reaction after he got that out in the sixth. He was smiling and walking around and looking at the infielder. So I think he probably knew he was coming out. That was probably going to be his last guy.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming, yeah, I think you're spot on. I think if it's a closer game, the way he was pitching, I think they leave him in with the fact that it was like 100-0. They wanted to get him out in case they needed him later in the series in a bullpen role, or maybe even starting the last game of the series.
I actually have Trey answering that very question, so here it is right here.
How does it feel to pitch so well that when your manager came in to take you out, he got booed?
I know the fans probably wanted me to stay out there, but it's the smart thing to do. We were 12 runs that time, to not push it. So it is what it is.
Just an amazing performance. And I guess the split finger, Danny, is the pitch everybody's talking about with Trey, and how it just spikes. And guys, again, like, I guess if they're going to see him, it's like a quarterback. You see him a couple of times and you can kind of plan for him. But I don't know, when that thing's on, how do you even plan for it? But that's got the entire baseball world talking. It's cool that it's just not ECU people or his former teammates or us talking. It's the entire baseball world.
Yeah, I mean, I played catch with it and know it's coming and still can't catch it, so I can't even imagine trying to hit it. But I mean, it was cool. Even last night, A-Rod was calling it a split change. It's a splitter, but it's almost like a knuckleball. So the way he holds it is, it's between his middle finger and his pointer. But it is one of those pitches where if you get a good feel for it, and Godwin kind of has the same thing where that's his kind of go-to out pitch. It is devastating when it's on. And yesterday he was throwing it for strikes. I think he got Grisham and one other guy looking on it in the zone, and then obviously had that strike the ball going with the splitter as well. But I think Jeter made a good point yesterday too, where he was so dominant, and not to get away from Trey, but he was so dominant to where you leave him in, and the Yankees don't really have any room to breathe, and they're kind of going back to the Bronx with like, oh geez, like we still can't hit. But taking Trey out, where he didn't have a hit through 5 1/3 and 11 Ks, where you bring in these guys who maybe aren't necessarily your high leverage guys, and yet they whack him around a little bit. They have a little bit of confidence back in New York, but we'll see how it goes. But either way, Trey's spectacular. He knows that, and he was certainly built for it.
Danny Beal joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. Danny, how you feel about Pirates and Tulane coming up on Thursday night?
It'll be interesting. It'll be a good atmosphere. I think coming off the bye, it's easier because we'll have, obviously more time to prepare. I heard A-Harp last week talking about a little bit towards the end of a bye week, you start preparing for the next opponent. But I know Harrell and the staff would certainly be prepared heading into a crazy environment. Well, they'll be in prime time. It'll be a good game. Just got to keep building on what we had in terms of offense and defense for sure off that Army game. But hopefully they can keep the train rolling and keep putting days together and keep stacking wins.
All right. Anything else for Danny before we say goodbye?
Sayonara.
Go Pats.
Thank you, DB.
See ya.
See you guys.
There is Danny Beal joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line, looking to sell your house fast without making any repairs. The Turner Home Team is a local home buying company. They buy houses as is. Justin and his team can provide you with a fast cash offer for your house today. Give them a call, 525-4780. All right, let's take a break. We'll squeeze in Mac and Aundrae. If we have to push one back, we'll do it. But because I want to talk about yesterday. I want to talk about why I was suspended from Twitter.
I still don't know.
I know.
My phone was off. I never got a notification. And then I just see Chandler tweeted something that you text him.
Yeah, we wanted to save it for the show, so we'll talk
Jenny
about
told me a little bit of what it was, but I don't really know if that's what it is.
That's a tough source to,
You'll find out coming up soon.
And we'll talk more football with you when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a post-Trey Day and a victory Monday for Chandler and I. Back with you after this.
you would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Hey Pirate Nation, are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. For Cadillac, we got the XT5, plenty in stock, $5,000 off. For Mazda, we have the Mazda 3, 2.9%, the CX-70, $440 a month lease special, the CX-50, $339 a month with only $29.95 down. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and one goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
This is John Gavigan with the Gavigan Agency. Our top priority is doing what is best for our members. Whether you are buying a new vehicle, a new home, protecting your family with life insurance, or filing a claim, our agency will be there every step of the way. Our goal is to become a trusted advisor for you and your family for all of your personal and commercial insurance needs. Give us a call in Greenville at 756-1400 for a car, home, business, or life insurance quote today, and give us the opportunity to show you the benefits of doing business with someone who cares.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Rhonda from Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington. Fall weather is coming and we're ready for some Pirate football. Russell's has a long history of dressing Pirate fans, both men and women. For the men, we offer both logoed and non-logoed from Peter Millar, Johnny O, and Smathers and Branson. Our ladies love Tyler Bowe, Emily McCarthy, and Never a Wallflower for game day. Join us in wishing the Pirates a healthy and successful season. And remember, for all your game day needs, shop Russell's in downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
If you're hungry for a great steak with honest-to-goodness flavor, head over to Larry's Steakhouse, open Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m., serving up hand-cut, aged ribeyes, tender grilled salmon, bold grilled shrimp, and juicy grilled pork chops, all right off the flame. Pile your plate high with a 25-item salad bar. Try one of our hearty daily lunch specials. Larry's Steakhouse, good food, good folks, and a good time. Located at 2800 East 10th Street across from the old Highway Patrol Station. Call 751-6510 for takeout and reservations. Larry's Steakhouse.
This is Carson Wissenhunt, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Home with a 1-2, and he begins with a strikeout on that splitter.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Drive a little and save a lot at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, plus they offer service to all makes and models in a state-of-the-art facility. Drive a little and save a lot with a short trip to Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Highway 264 in Washington and online at WashingtonChryslerDodgeJeepRam.com. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Kenny Curling's Chili Water Chat Gang says R.I.P. Harold Robinson. Saw that. He was on Pirate Radio a lot over the years when I used to go out to practice. When I first started working here at Pirate Radio, I'd always see Coach Robinson out there. Great man. And I hated to see that news. Saw a lot of former players on Facebook over the weekend talking about how much they loved Harold Robinson.
Yeah, back in 2015, the Thursday night game against undefeated Temple, I went on my unofficial visit here at East Carolina, and they hosted the recruits for dinner before the game, and one of two coaches to only sit at my table that I was sitting by myself at was Harold Robinson. And Harold Robinson sat down and asked me a bunch of questions and knew a lot about Clinton, North Carolina, and I mean, he probably sat there for 30 minutes talking to me and my dad, so I really appreciated that. The other coach, Donnie Kirkpatrick, sat down with me and my dad, but he only sat down for about 5 minutes. But Harold Robinson was a great guy and was genuinely interested in what I had to say. So rest in peace to Harold Robinson.
Absolutely. And we'll save it for another day, but I've never heard about this unofficial visit you took to ECU, Chandler.
That's when they gave him his purple drawers.
I was not one of the top recruits, I can tell you that. And an unofficial visit means you just go to the game, they host you.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, it was cool. A great experience. Got to go on the field pregame. And
what other recruits were there? Do you remember?
I cannot remember.
Who was in your class?
I cannot remember exactly who. I have to go back and look, but the official players, the official recruits, they get like put up in hotels. They get campus tours. They get the whole 9 yards. So
you got a free meal?
Got a free meal, yeah. Me and my dad.
Nice.
And the recruits, every table had about 3 or 4 recruits that knew each other, and then coaches were sitting down, and old long snapper from 1A high schools, him and his dad sitting by themselves, and then here come Harold Robinson, sat right down with us.
Very cool.
Pretty cool.
Very cool.
And also want to give a shout, or say rest in peace to a former Pirate Radio listener. I hate to break this news. Randolph has passed away. So long battle with cancer. So rest in peace to Randolph. We always enjoyed his visits here to the studio, and he was a great man, and we appreciated his support of Pirate Radio.
And on his tombstone, I wanted to say, Dax just threw another pick. Recovered by the 49ers.
Recovered by the 49ers.
That was his favorite thing.
Let it go.
Let it go. That was his favorite thing to put in the chat. Chili Water Chat Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, so R.I.P. Randy. He used to bring us goodies here.
Oh, yeah.
And come hang out.
There was one time he brought us like a bunch of plates.
Yeah.
We were set for like the whole football season.
That was like my first week here during my internship, and I swear to God, we literally just ran out of those plates. I swear to you.
Terry says, guys, it's 30 minutes into the segment. We have not talked about J-Bone's middle part or dog of the day. Dog of the day, I had a loser.
Will we ever win again?
What a stupid game. Cincinnati was up big, and then they gave chance after chance after chance to Iowa State, and Becht could not get it done. Did y'all lose too?
Yeah.
Damn, guys.
0-6 last 2 weeks.
No, I didn't like your pick.
The Giants?
Who'd you take, Chandler?
I had Florida State. That wasn't good from the Giants.
I mean, the spear's on fire, for God's sake.
It's on freaking fire.
Oh man. Yeah, we gotta get back to winning, guys. Hopefully we'll have some winners for you this week. All right. So yesterday was one of them days, man. Chandler and I. So I didn't get to the Buck. I got there just in time to see the Panthers wrap up their victory, and saw my team's kickoff. But festive atmosphere. John, you asked me. It was a ho-hum day. I just won a Eagles under, and lost another. I had a parlay, Eagles Cowboys.
Yeah.
And the Eagles screwed that for me. So I went 1-1. A terrible Saturday. I'm gloom and doom. I think my team's about to lose. You know, things were not good at 4:20. Chandler said, "You got anything?" I said, "Yeah." I put in a Sam Laporta first touchdown. And then Chandler said, "Let's do a anytime touchdown parlay." I said, "All right." You wanted to do Debo and Daniels. I said, "Let's do Debo and then something from the Lions game." And you said Jameson Williams. It's like, dang, Chandler getting a little feisty. So we put in Debo, J-Mo, which Debo hit
at the very end.
We did not win that one.
As soon as he scored, I went straight to the Lions game. Like, where are they at?
After that, I had $6 left in my account, $6.82. I said, I can't quit Ladd McConkey. Give me a Ladd McConkey first touchdown. So, Chandler, we're watching games. Sam Laporta makes a catch at about the 15-yard line.
Yeah.
Man in front of him, sideline right beside him, breaks it.
And we're like, just go.
Flips into the end zone. First touchdown.
Bam! We're going crazy. People are probably thinking, what's wrong with those guys? We had Laporta first touchdown we hit. Now, I wanted to go McConkey with Clip, but when I went to do it, I noticed that it just said live touchdown score, so the game had started. Yeah. But I said, no, I want my good friend to go 2 for 2.
So Chargers kick a field goal. It's 3-0. Mike Sanderstill, idiot, jumps off sides. First and goal. Ends in a Ladd McConkey touchdown. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. 2 first touchdowns. We're riding high. We're high-fiving. We're highfalutin. Chandler, so we got to do an anytime touchdown. Now, we need witnesses because I don't know who came up with it. Chandler says he did. I think I kind of did.
No, you said. What happens when he hit the McConkey? I mean, we're riding high. Money's coming in. And I hear him go, Egbuka? And I was like, I don't know, man. Let's not get crazy. And you're like, okay. So it was your idea, but then I looked at you and I said, I just took Egbuka. Let's do it.
We did Egbuka anytime touchdown.
As soon as he heard me say it, he went straight to his phone, put it in.
We ended up banging that one out. It was a day, man. It was a day. We were celebrating. Our teams won. It was great. One thing we were missing, though, was old Jarrett Watkins, also known as J-Bone.
I want to say thank you for coming to join me. I texted you, and it was kind of like a feel bad for me and come to the Buck because I didn't know if you were coming or not.
Well, I sent back T's and P's.
And when you sent that back, I was like, well, all right. And then, because I watched the whole Panthers game by myself. I mean, there was plenty of people in there, but I didn't have my boys with me. And then Clip said, hey, I'll be there in a second. And I was like, yes. And it turned into a great Sunday. But like Clip said, no J-Bone.
Where were you, Jarrett?
I left my dad's late, so I got back into town around 3:30, 4 o'clock.
So you did not watch the Raiders?
I kept up with it.
But did you care?
I not after it was 24-3.
So
I knew that game was going to get out of hand. No Colton Miller, Geno sucks, Pete Carroll's Joe Biden essentially. The guy has no brain.
Fox, come on,
Hey, another great comparison to that. His son is a loser and is an embarrassment to the Carroll name.
He's on crack.
I would not be surprised if Brendan Carroll was smoking angel dust the way he coaches this offensive line. The defense couldn't do anything, and like Mark Sanchez, the Raiders secondary got carved up.
All right. So Jarrett, I sent out a tweet yesterday. After I tweeted it, I went back to look at my Twitter and see what's going on. And it says, we've temporarily limited some of your account features. What happened? You have violated X rules. You violated our rules against violent speech. You may not share abusive content, harass someone, or encourage other people to do so.
Now, when I open Twitter, seems like every morning, there's a murder video right there. So what in the world did you tweet out?
I tweeted verbatim, Chandler. Verbatim. This was at 2:18 p.m.
Okay.
I tweeted, I pray that you are dying, almost dead, or dead at Jarrett W01 prayer hands emoji. Now, why would I say that to my friend?
Why would you wish death?
Because a couple weeks ago, when the Raiders played the Commanders, you said that you were almost dying. You were on death's door, and you did not care about the Raiders game, and you cared more about your health, your life, and you felt good about that. Like it kind of freed you a little bit.
Yeah.
So while the Raiders were getting their ass kicked by Daniel Jones and the Colts, rather than you watching that game being mad, I was hoping that you were near death.
I was
bleeding out profusely.
Like health.
Gasping for air.
Health has shot up the priority list. So has family. So I don't get to see my dad a lot, and I wanted to hang out with him for a little bit, watch a little Panthers game. That got out of hand, so I was like, before he throws me or the remote against the wall, let me get out of here.
So I sent what I thought was one of the nicest things I could ever say to you, and I got suspended from Twitter.
Out of context, that could be seen as violent hate speech.
In context,
you're a great friend.
Love you, buddy. Appreciate it. And I hope you today. I hope you're feeling great.
Yeah, I mean,
yesterday I was hoping that I'd be attending your funeral.
I'm almost there. This team has pushed me towards the edge. I don't. In all my years of watching the Raiders play football, I don't think it's ever been this over so quick.
Jamie says, good for you, Jared. You have your head on straight. This is all bullcrap, folks. If the Raiders are 4-1, he doesn't care about his family. He doesn't care about his health.
Nope.
He cares about football. This is all a sham.
Now,
we all see through this crap, right?
Don't say that I don't care about football, because Saturday was a great day. Friday night was awesome watching college football. But I think I'm about done with the NFL, because if I'm going to be watching the NFL, I have to watch the Raiders and cheer for them.
And is it because of the kneeling 10 years ago?
Yes, absolutely. The kneeling does not help. End racist. What does that mean? No, man. This team is killing me.
Are you anti-breast cancer awareness?
I mean, I do have some thoughts on Susan G. Komen. How big of a scam that is, but no. Yeah, it's just very sad. The hype, man. Hey, we got a Super Bowl winning coach, Geno, career resurrection.
You're the one that hyped yourself.
After week one, I was like,
no publication had the Raiders winning the Super Bowl.
But I mean, a lot of people were like, well, after week one, like,
people.
Man, they look like a serious franchise now. And nope. It's just great. We get all these good players, these great coaches, and we get the worst version of them. They put on the silver and black and forget how to do their job.
Let's go to break on this one from CL.
I read this earlier.
Raiders and Mark Sanchez both getting carved up in Indy.
I said that.
Oh! You said it on the air?
I said it, yeah.
Verbatim?
Verbatim, yes.
Crap. Well, CL, I think it's funny.
It is funny. That's why I said it.
Oh, man. T's and P's, Mark Sanchez.
Well, I mean, guy should have parked there.
Sanchez, he was the real life. He went up to the guy, and the guy said, call an ambulance, but not for me.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
What is Mark Sanchez doing with his life?
Going to jail.
Prison.
We'll take a break, come back to Sanchez. Oh, man. Getting carved up in Indy. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World, two names that are synonymous with top quality sales and service in Pitt County for over 47 years. And Brian Cook joins us now. And Brian, talk about your philosophy when it comes to previously owned cars, trucks, SUVs, even hybrids now.
Yeah, we're going to shop all over the Southeast, trying to keep a good mix of inventory. And from there, we want to offer a top quality product to you through warranties and finance that we can provide.
Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm. Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown." Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
Your future is full of possibilities, and Pitt Community College can help you explore every option. You can earn a degree, learn a trade, transfer to a university, or launch a new career. We offer the support you need to succeed with flexible schedules, affordable tuition, and programs designed for the real world. Your path, your future, your college. Pitt Community College.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
Meet the Kawasaki Nav, our first ever personal transportation vehicle designed for cruising the good life. The Kawasaki Nav 4E puts the fun in functional with a premium, sporty design and comfort for the whole family. Fully electric and loaded with storage, modern tech, and more. The Kawasaki Nav won't just wow you, it'll wow the neighbors. Be the first to nav the neighborhood. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville. Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
This is Alex Harper, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
On another 2-2, a swing and a miss, and that splitter nosedives to get Bellinger.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for repair. Contact the professionals at CopyPro, where they promise fast 3-hour service on all of your office printing devices. Contact CopyPro today for a free office printing analysis to help you cut costs and boost efficiency. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 756-3175. And Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation, and GUC will match all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. Now, let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. It's tough trying to recap everything that happens on a busy sports weekend like this one. But fun college football Saturday. Great NFL Sunday for Chon and I.
Yes.
And for some folks. Not for Shirley. Not for Jackson. How about the Pats beating the Bills?
Yeah, the Patriots are a good team, man. They're tough.
I don't want to talk about it.
And now another team with a chance to kind of prove they are a contender this year tonight with the Jaguars and Chiefs.
Like Jacksonville here, man.
We'll have that for you on Pirate Radio. Really enjoyed, went to the Buck Saturday for a little while, Sean. Watched some games with you. And on the way home, listened to Texas and Florida. And that was good. We'll have another college football. What game do we got this week, Shirley?
Ohio State, Illinois, airtime 11:30.
All right. Good game. Good
Early. Arch Manning.
Stinks.
Yeah, he's bad. I got a text from Mully, the old elite conversation, and he said Arch Manning equals Andrew Luck, who we had a previous conversation where I called Andrew Luck elite, and Mully said it was too early, and Mully was right. I said Arch Manning wishes he was in the stratosphere of Andrew Luck.
I was about to say, that's a little disrespectful.
Yeah.
Andrew Luck, well, I mean, at least was good.
He was. He was.
That must be like a tough kind of dinner to sit at with like Eli and Peyton.
Well, we were bamboozled. We heard Manning and we ears perked up, and it's like, oh, Cooper's kid. Okay, yeah, never mind. Let me wait 8 years for Marshall to get in the league.
Who's that?
Peyton's kid.
Peyton.
That's what I was talking to somebody this morning, and they were like, hey, at least you get a high draft pick. And it's like, the quarterbacks that were supposed to be great coming out this year suck too.
Yeah.
And I said, let's just draft secondary and offensive linemen for the next 8 years, be bad, and let's get Marshall. Marshall Manning is going to be the savior of this franchise.
We are Marshall.
Y'all already know with like Marshall Mathers.
Hey, man, if he can complete a pass to our team, I'm for it.
Geno's. Gino lead the league in picks?
Yeah, 9 in 5 games.
Hey, don't worry. Jake Browning's coming.
Yeah, 8. He's got 8.
That's incredible.
Flacco's got 5. He got benched already.
Jamar Chase at one point yesterday, I don't know what he finished. 4 catches, 3 tackles.
He led the Bengals.
Somebody said, how does that happen? I said, because Jake Browning, every time you look up, is throwing an interception.
And the worst thing about these performances, it's not that Jake Browning threw the picks or Geno threw the picks. It's the head coaches afterwards being like, these are still our guys. They just need more time. How much more time does Geno Smith need? He's in his 30s.
Yeah, he still wears the cornrows like guys from the 2000s. And I appreciate that. He has not changed his hairstyle with the times. He's back in his time. And I appreciate that about him.
He's gone back in time to New York Jets, Geno Smith.
Somebody said Jake Browning's so bad that it has Jamar Chase having Travis Hunter stat lines.
Yeah.
CL said my buddy's a Bengals fan, was telling me 3 weeks ago Jake Browning was the best backup in the league, so he wasn't worried. Yikes. Best backup in the league is Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, I mean,
true or false?
1-0. Well, 1-1.
I mean,
False.
1-1.
And put up,
excuse me,
27 on the road, I think.
Yeah.
Mac Jones.
There it is.
Yeah,
What a win for the Rams, or for the Niners.
Kick a field goal, dude. Or maybe don't run up the middle into 8 guys on 4th and 1. That was the easiest leg of that parlay, the one that loses.
Kenny says Pete Carroll needs to call Holton Ahlers, get him out of retirement. Nah, because Jarrett doesn't like left-handed quarterbacks in the NFL.
In the NFL.
So you would say no.
Holton Ahlers is my favorite ECU player of all time. I don't want to sound like I'm being disrespectful, but blame guys like Tua and Tebow because it just looks awful.
It was fun playing golf with old Holton the other day.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you did that.
Yeah. Stick to football.
Oh. Kenny says, Chandler, you want to make a friendly bet on Panthers-Cowboys?
Is that this weekend?
Sure.
Weekend.
Panthers can't win back-to-back, so.
I saw Solo yesterday, and I was like, can't wait to watch the game with you next week. He's going to be at the game.
He's going to be there.
He's also going to Raiders-Cowboys.
Yeah. What's the line on that? Cowboys road favorite?
2.5, 3.5.
Yeah, something like that.
Let's take a peek.
Panthers have won both home games.
Dallas 3.5.
Do the Cam Newton.
Dallas is doing what Washington did last year and playing a crap schedule.
Yeah.
And it might pay off.
By the way, Justin Fields 0-26 when the opposing team scores more than 21 points.
Rough.
I would love to get past the Cowboys, and then we got the Jets, and then we're over 500.
And then you got to start believing again.
Yeah. I'm just glad the Titans went ahead.
Chandler yesterday. Chandler, so the Panthers beat the Dolphins. I'm like, all right, way to go, Sean. He's got like his head on the bar, like he's about to cry or something. I'm like, Chandler, you beat the Dolphins, and he just said, I know, but I just love winning.
I did.
Like it was kind of sad. It was kind of nice.
I love winning. I love the feeling of winning, and I love winning those close games. I love winning when you're down 17-0.
Yeah.
I love when you have a chance to win, you take the lead late, you lose the lead late, and then you go down and you do what you're supposed to do, score, win the game. I was just very happy the way we were able to scratch and claw and get a win yesterday.
I was concerned when Chuba Hubbard was announced as out, and Rico.
This isn't a slight on Chandler, but I mean, the Panthers don't really have wins like that anymore. Like that, kind of watching that game and that 17-point deficit, and then coming back and winning. I mean, it felt like old times again.
Well, that's more so on the Dolphins.
I mean,
Dolphins
sure,
suck.
but okay, but so do the. No offense to Chandler, so do the Panthers. The Panthers don't have that many wins. Like you don't have a win like that in Charlotte very often.
Yeah, and that's not a slight. That's just fact.
It's just
facts. That's a fact. Yeah, it's great to feel that way again. It's just great to get those wins early in the year and have a chance.
Yeah,
and have hope.
You know what I want? I want ECU to win a big game, and they have an opportunity coming up on Thursday. We were talking about when's the last time we won a big game. Let's look at ECU as an underdog. Last year, for some reason, we were underdogs to Old Dominion and won that game 20-14.
Barely.
We were underdogs on the road at North Texas by 2 and came back to win that game.
Yeah, 20-3.
I remember watching that one.
2023, we were underdogs to FAU and won 22-7 for one of our 2 wins. 2022, Pirates were dogs against UCF, won 34-13. Underdogs to BYU, won 27-24. So won 2 games that year as dogs. When is the last time we were a dog this big and won? What are we, like 6.5?
Yeah.
Let's see. Marshall, that wild one in 21, we were 10-point dogs.
Dang.
On the road and won a 42-38. We won as dogs against Tulane that year and against Memphis in overtime. So, and then you add USF in 2020, 6-point dogs, won by 20. And then the last game against SMU of 2020 when the Pirates went nuts.
Yeah.
Won that game 52-38 as 12-point dogs.
Yeah. I don't know about the spread. I think it's perfect at 6.5, no matter who you take.
Yeah.
But the total, give me the under. Just from what I heard from Corey Glore and Blake Harrell talk about Tulane's defense, and then what I saw from our defense in the 20 minutes of practice I was able to watch today. Yeah, they're going to get after it.
By the way, our interview with Corey Glore is available to watch at your convenience on YouTube. We'll air it on Pirate Radio Live later this week. Getting you ready for ECU and Tulane. Let's take a break. Hour 2 on tap. Got to get to Mack McCarthy at some point. Also, I believe A-Harp set to join us, Aundrae Allison. And at 5 o'clock, we got the head baseball coach of the Pirates, Cliff Godwin. He'll talk Treya Savage and ECU fall ball. Big edition of Pirate Radio Live rolls on. Oh, that's a Jaguar. I thought it was a Panther, Chandler.
They're all the same.
It's a feline.
Back with you after this.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Looking for something better than bottled water? Reach for Chili Water. Pure, ice-cold refreshment straight from the Black Creek Aquifer right here in eastern North Carolina. No plastic bottles, just clean, crisp water in ocean-friendly cans because you deserve better. Made by Carolina Ice Company, 3 generations deep, and named for a local legend who loved fishing, music, and the great outdoors. And now, Chili Water is shipping 12-packs straight to your door. Every can helps protect the water we all love. Chili Water. The good water in your hand.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Come on down and purchase the vehicle of your dreams today at Doug Henry of Greenville. Right on the corner, right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Yeah. Get your game faces on, Pirates. It's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast the cannons in the stands and the fields, if you know what I mean. We're flying into Duff season with shotguns galore and shells for days. Don't miss out on Beretta's rebates on 17 different models of long guns and handguns. Get up to $350 back. Get ready for hunting season with the best deals around and the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is the home of the best margaritas. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Tuesday for the Gulf of Mexico. A huge 38-ounce lime margarita for only $7.99. On Thursdays, relax and enjoy half-price pitchers of Chico's house margaritas. Choose from lime, strawberry, blood orange, raspberry, or peach. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
Are you thinking about purchasing a new home? Stop by and see us at Integrity Home Mortgage at our new location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Joanne Weir, at 531-1148.
Joanne Weir, in MLS 75974. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender in MLS 208516.
Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Altavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Altavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Altavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit AltavolaMarket.com to see what's new, and visit Altavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Pirates supporting pirates.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
That you're a swing away, an inning away from changing the narrative. Trey Savage only boosting his.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. And as you heard, Trey Savage had one heck of a day yesterday. And if you were hiding under a rock, here was his stat line for the Toronto Blue Jays. He went 5 1/3, allowed not a single hit, 11 strikeouts, and issued just one walk. Elsewhere in Pirates in the Pros, Justin Hardy had a touchdown and 8 catches for 57 yards. However, Ottawa loses to Saskatchewan on Friday night, and Deshaun Amos had 3 tackles for the Hamilton Ticats in their win in the CFL. Your Pirates in the Pros brought to you by Caroline Cook. She is your hometown professional pirate realtor. If you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give Caroline Cook a call today. Explore CarolineCookHomes.com to learn more. And Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where all the locals go for Mexican food and fun. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's for the Gulf of Mexico every Tuesday. A huge 38-ounce lime margarita for only $8.99. Wednesdays, all Mexican imports are only $2.99, and on Thursdays is half-price house margaritas. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. What do you think of the personal foul call there, Jared, towards the end of the Eagles-Broncos game?
I think, who's the Eagles player? Was that
Zach Bond?
Yeah, he is an idiot.
Yeah.
He literally...
Guy's on the ground.
He shovels his feet, stops, and then he's like, all right, uppercut. The Eagles had every chance to win that game. I just don't like people crapping on Jalen Hurts because the Eagles lost. I mean, look at that stat line. Nothing wrong there. But we're still going to praise Justin Herbert and Josh Allen as if they didn't completely screw up yesterday.
Justin Sherbert. The Chargers are the Chargers, no matter who's coaching, who's playing. As long as you don't beat yourself, the Chargers will find a way to lose the game.
And this is why I think Justin Herbert's the most overrated quarterback in the league. I've been very open and loud about that for a long time. He sucks. He's not. He's not good. He's 6'6" and has a rocket for an arm, but he can't do anything.
He's pretty good.
Okay.
He's. I know you're not saying this, but he's like in a different stratosphere than your quarterback.
Yeah, I'm not saying Geno's any good. I think the Raiders are
if Herbert
the worst
sucks,
team in football.
how would you describe Geno Smith?
Oh, the FCC won't let me be.
Okay. How would you describe Bryce Young?
Bryce Young, he's terrible in the early part of the season.
Inconsistent.
But I mean, by God, I think week 17 we're going to see a very good Bryce Young.
How would you describe, because now you're like our John Gruden, you're the quarterback whisperer. How would you describe Jaden Daniels?
Jaden Daniels, generational.
And how would you describe Baker Mayfield?
The biggest nards on earth.
3 letters, MVP. Alex Harper, huge Bucks fan.
He's a dog.
Joins us here in the Pirate Radio studios. What's up, Harp?
What's up, man? I'm happy to be here.
A-Harp, I don't know if we could have prepared you more for the Bucks and how they've won these games.
You want to know something sad? I couldn't watch the game yesterday. I was at work, and it wasn't on regular TV.
The old TV. That old tricky
but
NFL
randomly,
TV.
I went on my break and went to a unsponsored location, and they had that game on the TV, so I watched like the final minutes. So I watched the interception and the game-winning field goal.
Was this like a bar or? I mean,
No.
was it? They just had that game
It
on.
was a food establishment.
They just had that one on. No,
It was
other ones?
one TV.
Oh, good
There's
Lord.
literally one TV.
I wonder if it went to bonus coverage.
Maybe. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, there's no way.
No,
you
that
guys
would have been.
just
It was
had
a
the
4:05
Bucks game.
start, and
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
game of the week was Commanders Chargers.
And there's no way an establishment is paying for Sunday ticket with one television in the building.
That is crazy.
It's a waste of money.
Somebody's got the ticket in there. All right. While Baker was baking and that wild game was going on, I got a text from A-Harp, and I want to read it verbatim because I don't want to use any words out of context. It said, oh, well, I can't use that word. Trey is dog.
Yeah.
Trey is bleeping dog.
Yeah, he is.
Trey is savage, mowing him down. And you were pumped up about that.
That was
A-Harp?
magical.
Yeah.
That was like the first baseball game I've watched.
I was going to
start
say, you don't
finish.
care about baseball.
I care about baseball. I don't care about the MLB. I watch ECU baseball almost every game they play.
Kiwanis baseball.
Yeah, I don't
In a
coach
past
for them
life.
anymore. In a past life, yes. But yeah, that was like the first MLB game I've watched from start to finish in a long time.
It was
And
nice
magical.
seeing. I would just say Yankees fans. I don't want to say people in general, but it was nice seeing them learn about Trey Savage, especially Tommy Smokes from Barstool. Where a lot of Blue Jays fans act like the series is over. Far from it. Max Fried versus a guy who's made 3 starts, Yankees in 4. An hour later. Unfortunately, this Savage guy might be very good. Another hour later. It turns out Savage is the greatest pitcher in history.
The Toronto Raptors were posting about Trey.
Oh, wow.
Well, they don't have anything good to post about, so.
As a matter of fact, when I
Drake was post. No, he didn't.
Drake.
when I heard that Trey was starting, I immediately hammered Blue Jays money line,
As you should.
Well done.
and it worked out well for me.
I mean, we all know Trey
By the
Savage is
way,
great, but by God.
I don't want to unit shame, but I know in the past you've put like $2 on bets. What do you mean by hammered? Can you say out loud, or would you rather not?
Like
'Cause
a
that's
dollar. I put one USD on every bet that I
Okay,
made.
usually hammered means like you really.
No, hammered as in like the second I found out, the first thing I did was
He went to the
immediately-
bet window, said, "Here's my dollar."
Yes, of course.
Very cool, John.
Yes.
Toronto posting about Trey Savage with a Michael Scott picture. Shirley, can we hear Aaron Judge talk about Trey Savage? This is pretty cool. What did he have to say?
Yeah, it was tough. First time seeing him. He was making his pitches, kind of keeping us in between a little bit there all night. So, yeah, we kind of got to go in there late, but at that point it's a little too late.
All right. I texted Danny on Saturday and said tomorrow at around 4:14, your roommate will be pitching against Aaron Judge in the playoffs. Yeah. What a world! Like that's crazy. And looked awesome.
Somebody comes to visit Trey or comes to visit Danny. They're like, "Hey, where's your roommate? He's on the mound in Game 2 of the NLDS.
He's not here."
Oh, did he go to the store? No, he's in Toronto. Oh wait, he just struck out his 10th batter.
My dad also watched the game, and he pointed out that there was no mention of him playing at East Carolina like the whole time. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean,
Pre-game there was. I don't think there was any.
There's not a lot of college baseball talk on MLB broadcast. They'll talk more about where they were in the minors and stuff. You don't hear a lot of college talk. At least I don't.
I saw the pregame stuff where it's like, oh, we talked to his East Carolina coach, Cliff Godwin, and he said, of course he's made for the moment.
And then they brought up the collapsed lung last year.
I forgot
Partially
that happened,
collapsed.
actually.
What are you with ECU media relations?
Well, I mean,
partially collapsed.
it wasn't a full collapse.
All right, Harp. How you feeling about Thursday?
On edge, but like in a good way. I'm nervous because I'm excited that we're playing a football game with this level of importance. I feel like it's been a while.
Yeah, a big October game for the Pirates.
Hopefully the pressure's not too much for East Carolina.
I don't think so.
Well, pressure makes diamonds.
What does that mean?
What?
What you just said?
Well, got the coal.
I don't understand it. My brain can't comprehend how that happens.
It's just a saying. But pressure also bursts pipes, so, I mean, it can go either way.
So you don't know how diamonds are made?
Nah. Well, they take coal and they put it under a ton of pressure, and it makes a diamond.
Mm-hmm. Poof, diamond.
That's how that happens?
But yes. I don't know, like, the scientific
He's from West Virginia.
terminology.
He knows about coal.
Yeah. Well, I'm not from there, but...
Well, he likes West Virginia. He knows about coal.
No, you grew up in... You grew up in Greenville a little bit.
Verse 5 of the John Denver song mentions Alex's family.
Yes,
it does.
All the Harpers.
At John Denver.
Coal makes diamonds.
Shout out to your Mountaineers for covering the other night, and thanks for that money.
God. No problem. Actually,
against BYU? Oh, that was bogus.
I did a 2-leg, actually, for that game because BYU was favored by 19.5, and then like the over-under was like 40.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that tells me that you think BYU's going to win like 35-3. I'm like, West Virginia will score points. And so I took the over, 2-leg, took the over, and took
Covered
West Virginia
late.
to cover.
Nothing's worse is watching a game you have money on with people who don't know how spreads work.
because West Virginia scores late, and it's like, all right, yeah, game's over. It's less than a minute. They can just knee it out here. It's like, dude, they can still drive down the field, and then you get a little bit of hope with a big play, and then they knee it out after that.
Yeah.
Joel says, so grab some coal, put it in a pressure cooker, boom, diamonds. Yeah, according to Jared and Alex, that's how it's done.
Diamonds form deep within the Earth's mantle from pure carbon under immense heat and pressure. Typically over billions of years and are delivered to the surface via deep source volcanic eruption.
I thought somebody commented that. Thankfully, you Googled.
No, he's AI in it. He pays for AI.
I'd pay for AI.
Why did you pose for that screen picture that we put up, Chandler?
What?
That picture we put out of you with your nipples out.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was just trying to enjoy some popcorn.
You're over there taking a picture?
I was on the phone with a good
I
was on the phone with a good friend from back home, and I just saw the camera and I said,
Heck yes!
All right.
Little did I know that Scream was behind me.
All right, what do we got to do?
They don't call it Scream.
What do we have to improve upon, A-Harp, heading into game
Can we please
6?
not turn the football over? Because I think our defense has shown time and time again that they are good enough to win these games.
So
We're not
Hauser
helping ourselves
threw
out.
his first pick against
Coastal.
in game number
3. And it was a pick where he even said, like, I don't need to throw that ball. Like, that was just a lazy, I went lazy on my read. And so, but then he had some big ones against BYU.
Yeah, big ones against BYU. And then last week we turned it over on a fumble, and that was a pick as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you're right. The defense does a well enough job to keep us in the game and to win the game. And we've seen that all year long. So the defense is literally getting stops and saying, hey, take the football, go down and score. We can do our job. So we just have to play complementary to football. And offense has to do their part and be, and keep protect the rock throughout the whole game.
That defense, man, they were getting a little chippy out of practice this morning. They were doing red zone drills down within the 5, and Caton couldn't find an open receiver, so he ran it in. He got in the end zone, but Raheem Craig just runs by, can't pass on us. I was like, oh, I love that.
How much trash talking is there during the season, during practice?
Every day.
That's good.
Day. Yeah, it is. You got to be competitive. Yeah. But not combative.
Jaquan McMillan with a sack yesterday, by the way.
Broncos win. So turnovers a key. Red zone, obviously, as Kenny Curlings points out, that's the number one key.
Those are the two things Blake Harrell said they worked on. Not turnover, but fourth downs and red zone.
Let's hear that. Shirley, can we hear cut 2 on our new Blue Pirate report? Blake Harrell, earlier today, what did you focus on during the bye week?
Yeah, there was a couple things. I mean, one, obviously, you're going to get some younger guys, some looks, some younger guys, a few more reps. It's an opportunity for us to scrimmage those younger guys a little bit. So you're continuously throughout the season, you're always working on player development, but a little bit more focused on some younger guys, freshman development there as well. And then you look at key areas that, hey, maybe we view as a weakness as coaches. Fourth downs, red zone, big plays, third and extra, whatever it may be. Then you kind of, find ways to go attack that and set your practice up to that. We got to do a better job of sequencing plays, I think. Some special team things that I think we can clean up. So all those things we kind of go back, take a look at, and really make that the focus. We practiced last Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday of last week. And really Monday and Tuesday was more about us and looking inwards and kind of making sure we're prepared for the second half of the season here. You're 5 games in, so it gives you a good snapshot of where you're at, and then also a good snapshot of where you can go to. So I think we did a good job of that. And then Thursday, we kind of jumped right into the lane because we were 7 days out from the football game.
Shirley, can we get our Orthopedics East injury report, cut 9, from Blake Harrell today?
Yeah, we got several guys. Even though you have a bye week, we got several guys we're monitoring right now just to kind of see where they're at and see if they're full go. It's just you got to make a decision. If you got guys banged up a little bit, if I play them, if they are to play, does it set them back? Or, if they do play, are they going to be 75%, 90%? Is their 90% or 75% better than the next guy? And I think one thing we've done a really good job of developing young men and developing our depth on both sides of the football, that we got other guys that are pretty dang good football players too. So Xavier, and there's a couple more kind of monitoring, keep an eye on next 24 hours and decide like, hey, do they need to be on the trip and be on the plane with us? Because, if you're not out there and be full speed and 100% and flying around and helping us make plays, then maybe it is best that, hey, we pull back for a little bit. That way the following game you can, because you don't want to lose a guy for 2 games and you're trying to, one game he's only half speed or half go, and where you could have held him back and now you got him the rest of the season. So we got to make the best decision for that individual and our football team at the same time. Make sure we're doing what's right for the individual and the football team to help us win games.
All right, there is Blake Harrell, New Blue Pirate Report. The technicians at New Blue stand ready to face any challenge. The time where the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best. New Blue is ready to help with any electrical, plumbing, and HVAC needs. They also specialize in crawl space moisture control and septic system repairs and installations. Contact them today. CallInUBlue.com. CallInUBlue.com. Let's take a break. Can you do one more segment, Harp?
Yeah.
We'll talk a little more Pirate football and more when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Back with you after this timeout.
Eastern North Carolina. It's your guy, Roger Harris. I train to be the best on the field, but even more, it's about being my best for them. I know my joints won't heal on their own. Arthritis, it's coming, unless I stop it. Prevention beats pain. QC Kinetics use your body's own power to heal, rebuild, and restore. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Don't wait until pain sidelines you from the game of life. QC Kinetics, regenerative medicine, real results. Call now to schedule your free consultation. 252-645-6458.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates.
Looking for adventure without breaking the bank? This September, drive into fall in a brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium from Capital Subaru of Greenville. Right now, lease it for just $265 a month for 36 months. That's only $8 a day. The Crosstrek is built for the Carolinas, rugged, reliable, and ready to roll. Capital Subaru of Greenville, off of Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com, an official partner of the ECU Pirates, where adventure begins and savings never end. $38.59 due at signing plus tax, title, and fees. See dealer for details. Offer ends September 30th.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Wings Over Greenville is getting in the fall mood with their new pumpkin spice flavor. Pumpkin spice on chicken? Believe it! Their new pumpkin spice wings and tenders mix sweet, warm fall flavors with crispy, savory chicken. First time app user? Get free boneless wings just for signing up. And when you order delivery through the app, you skip the middleman. No extra fees from third-party apps like Uber Eats or DoorDash. And don't forget, use the promo code PIRATE25 for 10% off your meal. So fly smart. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
When the truth matters, trust the professionals at Private Eyes. Founded in 1999 by law enforcement officer and military veteran Gary Pastor, Private Eyes specializes in private investigations, executive protection, security, and threat detection services. From individuals, attorneys, and businesses, Private Eyes has the experience, resources, and state-of-the-art technology to uncover answers and protect what matters most. Private Eyes, professional, discreet, trusted. Call 866 774-3937.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
What's going on, y'all? This is your man, Petey Pablo, and right now you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the pirate nation. Raise up!
That you're a swing away, an inning away from changing the narrative. Trey Savage only boosting his.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Tiebreakers is open every day at 11 a.m. and is the best place to watch your favorite sports while enjoying the best wings in town, along with sandwiches, appetizers, cold beer, and more. Follow Tiebreakers on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates. Tiebreakers with 2 locations in Greenville at Bells Fork and on Greenville Boulevard, and of course on Railroad Street in Winterville. And Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington has everything you need for game day or any other day for men and women. Whether it's dress, casual, or even a formal occasion, Russell's has you covered. They've served Eastern North Carolina and beyond for over 40 years with quality clothing and personal service. Russell's Clothing on Main Street in downtown Washington. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, here on a Monday. Clip Rock, Shirley Rhodes, Jackson, a.k.a. Maxon. Bye week for his Mac pick of the week. He is 6-0 officially on the year. Will you have a pick this week, Maxon?
I will. I just have to look at lines first.
All right, fair enough. It's only Monday.
Yeah, I want to say I always take a look at the lines on Monday, get a good feel for them, and then if there's one that catches my interest, I start doing my research. If I like it, I take it.
All right. We got A-Harp here. His Bucks, another frantic finish yesterday. We've got Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone, and Chandler Honeycutt. A-Harp, Tulane. What is Tulane? Their win over Duke looks better as the weeks go on.
Mm-hmm.
Duke went out to Cal and won. That was after Duke went to Syracuse and blew them out. And that was after Duke beat NC State, handing them their first loss of the year. So since losing to Tulane, Duke has won 3 in a row. And Tulane handled them pretty good in that game.
Yeah, they did. This is the same Tulane team that we have seen since 2022. They are as good as advertised, and we got a lot to handle on Thursday. But I think this roster is built for it.
Like Trey Savage?
Yeah.
What's
this moment?
What's the stadium like? What's Yeoman Stadium like?
It is very, very, very underwhelming.
And it's outside of New Orleans?
No. From my memory, I think it's like in downtown New Orleans. Like, it's close.
Okay.
Was it you that described it as like a MLS stadium? Or somebody described it. I thought that was a pretty good description.
That is a great description.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
Quaint,
Well, dang,
right?
who said it then?
If nobody's going to claim it, I will.
Okay.
All right, I said it.
Now,
Egg Buka.
I only played there once, and it may have been fall break. They were also coming off a 2-10 season.
Yeah.
But there's no environment there. Like, I don't think people at Tulane care about football. They might now because they've had 3 years of sustained success. So they might be a little excited, but it is far from the toughest place to play in this conference.
Well, they got hyped up for Duke.
Yeah.
And we talked to Corey Glore earlier. That video interview available on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV. But he said that they got pumped for that one. He said he thought the students would show up good on Thursday, and that would create at least some kind of environment. He thinks it'll be a decent crowd Thursday night.
I'm hoping so.
But it's Thursday night in New Orleans, so
probably not.
Where does Tulane register?
I mean, listen, if the student section leaves at halftime to go drink in Greenville,
NOLA,
in New Orleans, yeah.
Different story.
I'm not expecting a full student section.
What did you think of New Orleans when you went? Because when I went, it just smelled like urine and drugs.
So you've been before?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I've never been outside of playing at Tulane, and we don't get to go out and like see the place. We're kind of hunkered down in the hotel. But like, I kind of like agree with you. It looked like kind of a dump. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, French. It's a lot of French stuff.
French.
Not a big fan of the French. So.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a desire to go.
Yeah.
Urine and drugs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of barbed wire fences too, which was I found odd.
When I went
to the stadium and all kinds of buildings.
I was there for WrestleMania, and I was standing in line at like one of these other indie events, and like, it's right near the lake, and there's just like an alligator walking through, and I was freaking out. Somebody was like, "You must not be from around here." It's like, clearly not.
No, I'm not.
That's an alligator.
That's terrifying.
See you later, alligator. That's what I would have said.
You saw an alligator in public?
Public.
Man.
It's right there on the lakefront.
Kind of creepy.
It's like the roosters in Key West.
Excuse me?
They got roosters everywhere in Key West.
Look,
as soon as I got off the plane in Key West, there was a rooster right there.
I would be
literally
comparing
got my bags for me.
Roosters to alligators. Roosters don't eat children at Disney World.
The rooster had my name on a thing like, "Hey, I'm here to pick you up." I said, "Jesus."
Oh dear. All right. Alex Harper joining us. Harp, line. Jared said the line was about where it should be, 6.5.
Yeah.
That fair?
That's fair. Yeah. Especially because it's home field, you get 4 points, right? Is that the rule of thumb?
It's 3, but
Chandler, will you stop looking at what I'm doing?
Oh no, I wasn't. I was just I've never heard that before. Is that true?
What?
Home team gets 4 points?
It's 3, but I don't really know if that goes in.
Hey, what are you having for dinner?
I'm putting in an order for a snack, and Chandler's just like over here, all up in my business.
If I get some?
And
well, what are you getting?
I'm getting a chicken. What did I get? Chicken sandwich, I think.
Hey, great tip, by the way.
Yeah, like I don't need 2 people doing this. This is a one-man job. I need you to,
Have you already put in the order?
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Yep.
Order something else. Order something else.
Harp.
Yes, sir.
John David Baker said he wanted to go to 2 running backs rather than 3. Who is the odd man out?
It really pains me to say it might be Marlon Gunn.
That would be insane at this point.
Especially for this game.
He's our best looking running back. And he's from Louisiana. He's not
By the way, Marlon Gunn, in 2022, Marlon, I think, had like 59 guest tickets for the Tulane game.
Kyle Long was
People
saying,
show out for Marlon.
section.
Kyle Long's saying that Marlon's mother is going to be cooking a whole feast for him.
Aye.
Oh, some of that etouffee?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Man, I really hope he gets to do the Louisiana jig on Thursday.
Well, he's not because Alex took him out of the lineup.
Come on, Alex.
You like Parker Jenkins in London more than Marlon?
I do love me some Park Jink.
But that would leave London. I mean, it kind of shows how tough the decision is if you roll with 2.
And just recently, it seems like it's been majority Parker and London. I mean, Marlon had, 1 carry at Coastal?
Yeah, but he was the closer.
That was like kind of my
game.
point. Like, it's not that I think that Marlon's the worst of the 3. It's just he's already, I feel like, not gotten as much attention and carries as the other 2. So I feel like, logically, he would be the guy to not get any playing time if they wanted to move to 2 full time.
All right, Alex, you going to join us on the pregame?
Of course.
Coming up on Thursday?
Of course.
We'll see you around 4:30.
Yeah.
And we'll feed you right with some 5th Street hardware.
I hope there's Mott Sticks.
All right.
The best Mott Sticks I've ever had.
Tell Jenny to put that. I want those dang cheesesteak sliders, Philly sliders.
Those were really good.
Those were really good.
Y'all still getting the chicken sliders?
Yeah.
That's what I miss the most about being here for game days is the chicken sliders.
And me.
Yeah, and of course hanging out with you and Shirley and the in-studio guests.
But mostly
the chicken sliders.
The chicken sliders.
Before we go to break, are y'all putting any bets down for the Monday night game?
Oh, yeah.
Jags.
Jags money line?
I got Jags 3.5.
I'm going to throw in some first touchdowns goals.
I got a couple of first touchdowns.
Is there
I got a first
parlay?
I got a first touchdown bomb. If y'all want to get crazy, I took De'Ami Brown.
De'Ami. I like it.
De'Ami Brown.
Did you just say
De'Ami Brown.
Did you just say something about the Shay Shay parlay?
Is there a Shay Shay parlay? Do they still do that?
Zach Kaplan has been asking me that every Monday, and I swear he's been like serious about it. And I'm like, Zach, that no longer exists.
He got canceled.
He still does.
Just like you, Zach.
Why did he get canceled for? Let's go to break. Okay.
When you and your
Don't worry
lady
about it.
are doing things behind closed doors, like you don't have any audio recordings of that or anything, do you? Exactly.
That answers your question.
Huh?
It was what the lady said happened afterwards.
Well, yeah, it's all.
I thought we were talking about Zach Kaplan.
Yeah, no. Well, you should have known that when we said.
Sorry. I didn't know my recorder was on. I just got.
All right.
I just got back from JH.
We got to run our Mac interview. Let's do that when we return after this.
Fast, reliable, affordable. Most internet services don't give you all three, but U.S. Cellular Home Internet does. A trio in perfect harmony. Fast speeds, a solid network, and just $39.99 a month when bundled with a wireless plan. Built for us. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021 for a roof that's built to last and service you can trust. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie. The holidays are right around the corner, and there's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers, to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait, the holidays are coming fast. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates! Shiny teeth in me.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dr. Holly, owner of Pirate Dental. At Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Does your tooth hurt?
They fix teeth.
Chipped tooth?
They fix teeth.
Need a second opinion?
We fix teeth.
Need a crown, have a cavity? We fix teeth. Bottom line, at Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Call us today at 252-321-2500 or visit us at piratedental.com. Online appointments available. Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Go Pirates.
Shiny teeth in me.
Hey Pirate fans, this is Coach Cliff Godwin. The physicians at Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center have been caring for our athletes at ECU for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for our sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care, physical therapy, and diagnostic testing. For experienced and professional services, call the team at Orthopedics East at 252-757-2663 or visit them online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes Oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Dale Murphy, two-time National League MVP and number 3 with the Atlanta Braves. And you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Just any bun. How did you feel about being told to come back out here and acknowledging this fan base?
It was awesome. You guys are rocking. The city's awesome. And I love you guys.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Overtime Tavern is located at 1011 South Charles Boulevard, right across from the Sheetz gas station, and it's your go-to for all the game day action. Come hungry and leave happy with Philly cheesesteaks, glizzies, juicy burgers, and wings that bring the heat. And open daily till midnight, and every Wednesday night you can join Clip Brock for sports trivia and test your game day knowledge. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Let's quickly go to our Mack McCarthy interview. What a treat to have him in the Pirate Radio studios today. And we talked all things college football and more with Coach Mack.
All right, welcome in to our Monday with Mac segment as we go out to Jerry. Where's the video of Mac? I don't see it. Wait a minute. Is that Mack McCarthy's music? What would be his music? I wonder. Mack McCarthy is here in the studio, in the flesh. I could touch him, but he'd probably smack me if I did. Coach Mack, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. Let's go with On the Road again.
That would be your walk-up?
That would be it.
On the road again. What do we owe the pleasure to this appearance?
I was low on cheese biscuits.
Okay. And everybody knows you got to go to Eastern North Carolina for the best cheese biscuits. It is awesome to have you here, Coach Mack, coming off. It was not like a star-studded slate of games, but, man, did we have some major things happen. I think most notably Penn State losing to UCLA as a 3+ touchdown favorite.
Yeah, that had to be the headliner. But again, and we talk about this almost every week, some weeks we get the headline games, the big names, the ranked versus ranked, undefeated teams. But every week delivers in some way or another. And it came through again. I mean, you had Miami, Florida State, you had Alabama, Vanderbilt, a couple of, I guess those were the only ranked on ranked games. You had 2 unbeatens playing in Houston and Texas Tech. But the one that stole the thunder was Penn State laying a huge egg.
Yeah, and I mean, we had the discussion last week, can you fire James Franklin if he's getting to the playoffs and winning, 10 games a year? Boy, I can't imagine what it's like right now in Happy Valley.
Which is worse, losing big games or losing a real small game?
I would say real small.
Real small, yeah. I think Ellerby sent me and Clip an email talking about James Franklin's buyout, and it said without cause. If they fire him without cause, it's $50 million. I was like, I think losing to UCLA is plenty close. I mean, good Lord. They hadn't led a single second of a college football game, and then they led the whole time against Penn State.
And even bigger news, big picture wise, is numbers 1, 2, and 4 preseason out of the top 25.
Wow, that's amazing.
First time ever that 1 and 2 are out this early.
So it's Texas, Penn State, and
Clemson was 4.
Forgetting about Clemson, yeah. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
There were so many people I saw, like Penn State, Texas is the national championship game. Cade Klubnik as the Heisman winner.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like
5
weeks in, it's done.
All because of the 2 quarterbacks coming back with experience,
Yeah.
and they've been awful.
And this is great because a lot of people say college football is too predictable. It's all the the same old, but not this year. It's awesome. And Penn State lost to An AI coach. Did you see where they made an AI of Rick Neuheisel and like just made him like better looking and younger? That's crazy. You talk about strong genes. That Neuheisel boy looks just like his daddy. We saw a lot of him, maybe too much. I don't know. It was cool to celebrate.
He wasn't even the interim coach.
I know,
but he's getting all the credit.
Yeah, I was like, who's this skipper guy they keep showing? Neuheisel's the coach, right? And no, it's
didn't he forget to call a play on like a 4th down? I thought somebody
it's
said
Penn
that.
State. He was in over his skis, but that was insane. Texas loses to Florida in the swamp. Florida was 1-3. Good grief, Texas.
Neither one of them have a Power 4 win. It is insane, and they all had these huge payrolls, and we see what that did for them too.
And then Miami takes control of the Atlantic Coast Conference.
Did they?
I was going to ask.
Is Duke undefeated? Is Virginia undefeated? And both of them have more favorable schedules than Miami.
So, do you believe that?
Yeah, I really do.
Okay. Well, you might be right. They have more favorable schedules, but do you think they'll be there at the end and Miami won't?
I don't know. Miami has more obstacles in their way, but that being said, they are the best team.
What are the
at least in the
obstacles?
ACC?
What are the obstacles? Like Clemson?
Well, they just have. I mean, it isn't like Virginia is favored in every game going forward. So is Miami.
That wasn't. I was wondering if you could come in here and compliment Virginia today.
I don't want to,
but
yeah,
you kind of have to.
No, not really.
Okay, all right, fine.
Louisville was a fraud, but and they shouldn't have been favored by a touchdown either.
Louisville is a fraud. Well, I wish you'd have told me that. I had Louisville in a parlay.
You don't ask me about that anymore. You used to ask me some gambling questions.
No.
I guess I missed one, and now you're.
That's all it took. Let's see. Anything else nationally that stood out to you guys this weekend?
I don't know. I mean, sooner or later, we have to recognize Texas Tech is probably pretty good.
Well, you just said something about spending money. That shows that spending money does work.
Yeah, and the controversy. Did you understand the controversy of Clay Campbell? Is that the guy's name? Texas Tech guy, the billionaire that's buying the team. His commercial this week. Did you see it? Okay, he was doing a commercial this week, and it was basically about him calling out the conference commissioners for wanting to protect their power versus look out for college football in general. Okay. And he has made a proposal to Congress to redo the Broadcasting Act, which would mean Division I athletics would negotiate as an entity rather than each conference negotiate their television deal.
Wow.
Now, if you're East Carolina or a lot of other schools, you want this.
Yeah, I was going to say.
This saves college athletics more to what it is today or has been in the past than where it's headed right now.
So this is just a guy with a lot of money, not connected with...
No, he's connected. He played football there at Texas Tech and is supporting them.
Okay.
And they have two billionaires. They are ironically, their boss, the guy that owns their company, is an SMU guy, and he's on their board spending that money to buy their way into the ACC. But ABC/ESPN/Disney and CBS both refused to run the ad, despite the fact that they had paid in advance to run the ad. So that this is going to be big news if we, when we get away from the game talk.
That it's nice to have a guy with a lot of money on the side of good, quote unquote.
Yeah, and he's a controversial guy. He's sort of head of this committee that doesn't really exist that Trump put together with Saban and that kind of thing.
Right.
But he's got some really good ideas, and this is one that's his best idea, to negotiate as a whole like the NFL does, rather than each conference negotiate their own package.
So I'm guessing the SEC and Big Ten are going to squash this.
They would love to squash this and may be able to.
Yeah. All right.
One more thing nationally. Can we go ahead and end the Belichick experience?
Yeah, I mean,
it's done, right?
It's been a failure.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not winning right away, what's even the point of keeping him around?
Yeah, and he didn't. He's not. He took over a better situation than Mack Brown did, and Mack Brown did much better.
Yeah.
for a lot less money.
I get Carolina fans being mad. Like, I thought Mac Brown was underachieving as well, but I think they'd be happy going back to 6-6, 7-5 than whatever the hell this is.
We can get rid of the Bill experiment, but now it's Steve Belichick's turn.
You can get out of that. Rip up the contract. Give everybody their hush money.
Can you fire your son?
He should.
Or both sons.
It's 35-3 in the second quarter.
Ferentz finally fired his son, right? When they scored.
No, the president fired his son.
Okay. Fair enough.
Pete
Pirates.
Carroll needs to fire his son.
Oh, and this is not Raiders talk, Jared. Pirates and Green Wave. Big one this week, Mac. How about 4 American teams in the top 25 or receiving votes? At least 4. You've got USF and Memphis in the top 25. You've got North Texas and Navy in receiving votes.
Yeah, Tulane's not getting any votes anymore.
They are not. I talked to Corey Glore
Could
earlier
be the best
today.
team, but not getting votes.
Exactly.
Could be.
They were last week, but they had a week off, and voters forgot they existed.
What is going on with Navy? 339 yards passing.
Oh, yeah.
339 yards passing. That may be more than they've had in a season.
Yeah.
They took it to the air against Air Force. How about that?
Air Force.
Very disappointed in 2/3 of our military so far this season.
Mac, the group of 5, sorry, that's what they call it, playoff team comes from the American this year. Are you ready to go ahead and stamp that right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boise's got 2 losses.
ODU's got a chance.
They do. I want to look at them closer at some point, but they're winning games.
Yeah. They're not going to have any. They're not going to be quality wins. They beat
Right.
Virginia Tech. That's their best win.
Hokies. All right. But yeah, Pirates and Tulane coming up Thursday night. Going to be a big one. Gonna be
How many
fun.
Thursday night games are there? Is that the only one?
I think there's like 5 this week.
Oh, last week there was only one Thursday night game.
I can tell
When we
you.
played Army, we were standalone.
In a matter of moments.
That's good stuff for the Pirates. Bless you.
That was a good sneeze.
Is that part of the show?
Ooh, got
Did
some
we
Wednesday
edit that
college
out?
football.
Louisiana Tech, Kennesaw State, Jacksonville State, Sam Houston, Southern Miss, Georgia Southern coming up on Thursday.
Yeah, at least for the featured game.
Along with ECU and Tulane. All right, we'll make some picks. Last week I went 4-1.
Yeah, I question the bookkeeping.
I got the results right here. Only game I lost was the game against the spread.
Yeah, me too.
We all went
I lost
Oklahoma minus 45 and a half.
44.
44-0. So shout out Vegas. Great work there. But I had Florida last week. That kind of put me over the top. I was alone on that one. So I'm 18-12, Max 17-13, Jarrett 14-16. Ohio State at Illinois. Can this game be close, Mac?
It could be. Ohio State still hadn't, really gotten their stride on offense, despite the fact that they probably have 11 NFL guys on that side of the ball. But
I hear a Buckeye fan say that they're just like waiting, like they're almost playing with their food a little bit. And
I think they are.
You think so?
I think they
Their
are.
defense shows up every week.
Yes, they do.
And they're just kind of waiting to.
Patricia has not. They haven't missed a beat losing Knowles and had Patricia on the defensive coordinator side.
Now, in this crazy world, this crazy season of college football we're having, it would make sense for Ohio State to maybe lose this game. But I'm going to take the Buckeyes on the road.
Yeah, I got Ohio State. Ryan Day drunk in Champagne.
You can't do Champagne anymore.
I can't come up with anything else. Let's see. Illinois fighting in line. I don't know. I got nothing.
All right. We won't make any. Yeah. Anyway, Mac, who you got?
It's Ryan's Day. Yeah, there you go.
Boy, that was simple. Okay, Mac, there is a team every year that I never watch a single game.
Missouri.
Yeah. And here I am again. Haven't seen them play. Have they made any uniform changes? I don't know. Are they still even yellow and black? I don't know. I hadn't seen them. They host Alabama.
It's weird that you kind of celebrate and brag about that.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're acting like it's a badge of honor that you're not familiar with them.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just fact. Do they play on TV?
every week.
They're nationally ranked.
I know. That's kind of my point too.
Yeah. And after this week, they could be in the top 5.
I feel like they need somebody to sue the SEC for lack of exposure.
Well, I don't even know that they're really in the SEC.
Exactly. Okay, here we go. Now
I agree with that.
They're definitely
I don't even know if Missouri exists.
They shouldn't be in the SEC.
Yeah. Will they beat Alabama at home? I know you're going to say no because you're a Bama believer.
I'm a Bama believer, but I'm picking Missouri.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just to try to catch you.
So you think I'm taking Alabama?
Yeah.
I am.
All right. It's gonna be a day full of misery in Missouri as the Tigers roll the Tide.
I got one, Jared. Missouri needs to show me something. Yeah?
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
All right. Indiana at Oregon. I'm going to disrespect Jamie right to his face and take Oregon by 48 points.
Easy now. Since we're not picking against the spread, that was sort of gratuitous.
Oregon minus 45 alt line. Jarrett.
Ducks shuck the competition and stomp out Kirk's Sig in a pool of confetti.
I don't know what the shuck part was, but I like the
It rhymed
sig.
with duck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, give me the Ducks all the way.
Max, is this a competitive game in the fourth quarter?
Oh, it's probably a competitive game in the second quarter, and I'm sorry, Jamie.
The Hoosiers
Max
are a
said that,
hack
not me.
man. Wasn't Gene Hackman in Hoosiers?
Yes, but we were talking over you. Say that clean.
The Hoosiers are a hack man.
Speaking of hacks, Jared will be doing
in
his
memory.
stand-up.
Rest in peace.
I'll be at Club
R.I.P.
Ha-Ha's down in New Orleans this weekend.
All right, we're taking the Ducks and Oklahoma, Texas. Who cares? But I'll put it up here anyway.
Texas is favored.
How?
That's what the line's 2.5.
Well,
is
this
Mantier still out?
game is always wacky too, where the favorite. I don't know what to do with this game. I can't pick Texas though, the way they've played. So I guess give me Oklahoma. But their quarterbacks, Mantier.
We don't know. You got to just take a leap of faith with Hawkins or hope Mateer plays.
All right, I'm
betting Mateer plays.
I'm going to take Texas just so people can say, is their schedule good enough? Can they still make the playoffs? Sarkisian's back. I'm going to take Texas.
Well, I'll just try to catch you again.
Jared? I'm only up one game, and it's week 6, Mackie, or 7. You got time.
No, there's an urgency.
Okay.
When you're my age, every week is urgent.
Speaking of age,
Judgment
I'm riding with the boomer on this one. Give me the Sooners. Texas stinks.
Well done there, J-Bone. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. I love this matchup. Michigan, USC, and I love USC at home. Give me USC. That might be my bet of the week, minus 2.5.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. I don't like either of these teams. It's tough.
What are you doing? Are you going to make a pick?
I'll go Michigan. I don't know. I don't like any of these teams. I don't even like the game.
And he ran out of cliches.
I couldn't
think
come
his
up
brain
with
just
such
froze
a
there for a
nasty
second.
matchup like this, man.
Mac, who you got?
I got to stick with Lincoln Riley. I got to stick with it.
I just realized I did not make an upset pick of the week. I'll have to find the game. As I think about that, the G5 poll, UNLV, man, I had them losing to Wyoming. They had hail on the field in Wyoming before kickoff. It was all white. It looked like snow, and it was hail.
Dan Mullen, his interview tour.
Oh, yeah? Where's he next year?
Not at UNLV.
Penn State?
Not at UNLV.
Ooh. Let's go. Oh, I see a couple here I like. Let's go. Well, this one. Let's go. TCU beats K-State. They're an underdog. In
TCU's
Manhattan.
an underdog?
By 1.5. Yeah.
That's interesting. Do you know K-State, everybody kind of made fun of my pick because they lost the opening game, then they lost to Army, and I said they were going to be in the championship game. And then they lost to Arizona or Arizona State. but that wasn't a league game. They still only have one league loss. They could still make it. But I don't know whether I agree with that one or not. Who's your upset?
I want to go South Florida over North Texas, but the Beavers aren't going to lose all their games. They're going to beat Wake Forest at home this week. Give me Oregon State.
I just love Oregon State's weird schedule.
Yeah.
So they play App State and Wake Forest back to back?
Yeah.
And
by the way,
on
did
different
App
sides of the country, though.
Yeah. Did App State really rush the field the other day?
I didn't
over
see.
winless Oregon State.
Let them have fun.
Did they really?
Let the kids have fun.
Okay.
Memphis #1, UNLV 2, USF, North Texas, and Navy. My top 5. I got to put ODU in there. I'll put them in there next week if they win. And USF, North Texas, big game on Saturday.
It's Friday night.
Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, for G5 purposes. Who won in NASCAR?
Shane Van Gisbergen.
Oh, yeah.
I had Kyle Larson plus 800,
But,
and he finished second.
Yeah, he had a good enough car to win some. But the craziest thing, though, did you not see the end of the race?
I was watching the Washington Commanders beat the Chargers.
Yeah, well, that was a blowout. They beat Khaki Pants, but
Khaki
But
Pants.
on the last lap, just to give you the highlight, Van Gisbergen, he's winning by 20 seconds. That there was no drama there. But going into the final 2 turns, Chastain has to maintain his spot to get into the next round.
Right.
And instead, Hamlin passes him. Well, that didn't sit well with Chastain. He wrecks Hamlin to get ahead of him, but now he's turned backwards on the track. So he puts it in reverse and drives across the start-finish line. But unfortunately, he couldn't go as fast in reverse, so 2 people passed him, so he's out.
Man. Well, I mean, I guess his options at that point were just take a shot and see if you could end up the right way after wrecking Hamlin. If he did not do that, he would have been out anyway. If he did not wreck Hamlin,
That's
right?
correct.
So he took a shot and failed.
And he wrecked somebody, and Hocevar wrecked somebody. So it was a normal day in NASCAR.
Denny Hamlin the last 2 weeks has allowed Joey Logano to have a shot at this championship, and that really makes me mad.
And when they first asked Hamlin,
Yeah. He said, if I would have known, I wouldn't have passed him.
He said, if I'd known, I wouldn't have passed him. But then he changed his story. He realized he really shouldn't have said that. He
Yeah.
changed his story later on.
Logano after the race being like, we had a championship team today. It's like, did you finish 20th? Shut up. Please stop.
They were really bad.
I can't.
They were really bad.
Mac, been wanting to ask you about this. NCAA moving closer to expanding its men's basketball tournament to a 76-team bracket for the 26-27 season. Your thoughts?
As a coach, you want more inclusion. As a fan, why are we doing this? They're just shooting ourselves in the foot again.
This is if it ain't broke, why are we fixing it?
So it's the greatest event in sports.
All right. Matt, good to see you.
Great to see you all.
Enjoyed it. And enjoy the football this weekend.
I will if I catch you.
There is Mack McCarthy. Awesome to see Coach Mack here in the Pirate Radio studios earlier today. And right now joining us, Cliff Godwin, ECU head baseball coach. We will have a segment with Cliff talking about Trey Savage, his performance, and the other Pirates in the pros that we watched this year, and also a fall ball update as well with CG23 in hour number 3 of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this. Greenville Utilities customers should be proud to know their electric, natural gas, water, and wastewater utilities are owned by the community. That means decisions are made locally, not in some other city or state. It means the utilities are run in the best interest of the community, not to make profits for out-of-state shareholders. It means reliability is high while rates remain low. Greenville Utilities, safely providing reliable utility solutions for the Greenville region since 1905.
Looking for something better than bottled water? Reach for Chili Water. Pure, ice-cold refreshment straight from the Black Creek Aquifer right here in eastern North Carolina. No plastic bottles, just clean, crisp water in ocean-friendly cans because you deserve better. Made by Carolina Ice Company, 3 generations deep, and named for a local legend who loved fishing, music, and the great outdoors. And now, Chili Water is shipping 12-packs straight to your door. Every can helps protect the water we all love. Chili Water. The good water in your hand. Fall is hands down the best time to be at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. We've got live music, trivia, singo, karaoke, and more to keep your nights lively. Plus, game days are back and better than ever with home and away tailgate parties as we cheer on the Pirates all season long. Make NFL Sunday your new Sunday fun day with brunch at 10 a.m., games all day, and doors open until 9. We're extending our hours on Fridays and Saturdays, now open until 11 with live music from 8 to 11, including monthly full band shows. Stay connected on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Fish Street Hardware and come see what all the buzz is about this fall at Hardware.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids. Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, showcasing world-class entertainment and delivering exceptional experiences for every guest. Visit CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com for more information.
Ahoy, home hunters! Ready to find the real treasure of Eastern North Carolina? At E&C Pirate Realty Allen Tate, our crew of expert agents will help you chart the course to your dream home without any rough waters.
Whether you're buying, selling, or just looking to drop anchor, we've got the map to real estate gold. E&C Pirate Realty Allen Tate, where X marks the spot, and every home is a hidden gem.
Visit encpiraterealty.com.
We close the deal or someone walks the plank.
Right? Call today!
University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern has been serving the tech repair needs of Eastern North Carolina since 2006. And as one of the only Apple-authorized service providers east of Raleigh, all our technicians are Apple certified, and we only use genuine Apple parts. Your iPhone and Mac warranties are safe with us. Have questions or need service? Call 252-558-1280 or visit us online at universitypccare.com. University PC Care, your one-stop shop for service on everything Apple.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Cuccinella's has been serving up handcrafted pizzas with their family recipe since 1932. If you're in the mood for something different, explore the brand new pastas like the chicken parm, chicken alfredo, or penne marinara. Cuccinella's also has salads, grinders, and house-made Italian ice and Italian ice lemonades. Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cuccinella's. 2 locations with pickup or delivery, and ready for your order now at cuccinellas.com. Go Pirates!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Bryce has had no chance against that pitch. Yes! Complete, utter dominance.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Looking for quality roofing you can trust? Call the Boone Group Roofing, proudly serving all of Eastern North Carolina. Owned and operated by Toot Boone, they offer no money down and back their work with a 5-year workmanship warranty. Find them on Facebook and Instagram to see their latest projects and satisfied customers. When it comes to your roof, don't settle. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game. Call Toot today at 714-0021. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Cliff.
All right, back with you. Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Joining us in the Pirate Radio studios, East Carolina head baseball coach Cliff Godwin. Coach, good to see you. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great.
Let's address the elephant in the room. You're in a sling.
I almost came in here without the sling, which that would have been against doctor's orders, but I was scared somebody might bump into me. I'm actually going to go see Dr. Hasty right after we're done here, but had rotator cuff surgery. It was completely torn in two, bone spur. So Dr. Hasty fixed me up 2 Mondays ago, and I said if I didn't do it, I was going to have shoulder replacement. So I said, hey, let me see if I can find a date. But I'm good. I'm still coaching third with a sling, so hadn't slowed me down too much. Just a little bit harder to do things, Clip.
Now, this is your second surgery, off-season surgery in the last, 2 or 3 years, right?
Yeah, I had knee replacement in the fall of 22, and then, of course, it got infected and had another surgery in December. But those have been my only 2 surgeries at East Carolina. We don't have enough time for me to talk about all my surgeries I've had in my life, so I'm a savvy vet with surgeries, Clip.
well versed with the medical field at this point. But yeah, glad you're doing good and good to go in February. Is that the expectation? You're good to go right now.
I'm good to go right now.
Right.
Just the biggest thing is before the wedding ceremony.
Oh, man.
December, not to have a sling on walking down the aisle. So I was probably going to get divorced if that happened. So
we'll mess up the pictures. All right, Coach. I want to talk some fall ball, but got to talk about Trey Savage. His performance yesterday was historic for the Toronto Blue Jays, and I ask a lot of dumb questions, as you know, Coach. I asked Danny, I remember after Trey's first start, hey, man, was it good that he started like in a minor league park, his first major league start, just to kind of get the jitters out? It wasn't like a huge crowd or anything. And Danny was like, well, yeah, but I feel like with Trey, it really doesn't matter. If it's a huge crowd, it could have been Fenway or Wrigley or whatever. He's built for it, and Trey used those words heading into the game, and then you couldn't ask for a better atmosphere than there was at the Rogers Center yesterday. And man, he not only was he not nervous, he used it, I think, to fuel him, and he was just phenomenal yesterday, Coach.
Well, I've had a lot of interviews today, and they, have asked a lot of things about Trey. But when he said that he was built for this, it didn't come from a place of arrogance. It came from a place of, I'm very confident in what I do. I'm prepared. I don't know if you guys watched his post game last night, but he goes, man, after I said that, I was like, man, I better pitch good. So, but Trey's just, I call him a unicorn. What he did yesterday is legendary. Never too high, never too low. Has worked his tail off. I mean, I go back to the regional in 24, and of course it's not a major league playoff game, but the guy was in the hospital 2 weeks earlier and 10 days earlier, whatever it was, with a punctured lung, and he's playing an elimination game against Chase Burns, the second pick overall, and there is pressure when East Carolina's the loser's bracket game, and man, he answered the bell that night. I knew he'd pitch great. I didn't know that he would strike out 11 guys, but everybody that texted me last night, Clip, would talk about how great his performance is, and it was unbelievable. He's a better human being. His parents raised him the right way than he is a pitcher. And I know that sounds crazy for what he did last night, but he's humble, he's hungry, he treats people the right way, and, man, I couldn't be more proud as just having a small piece of Trey Savage as a part of our program.
His family's getting a lot of TV time, which is awesome. And Shirley, let's play the comment. You said Trey's mom shouted out ECU during the interview.
Cheryl, now as a mom, where did you teach him, or how did you teach him that kind of composure? Where did that come from?
He was born with that. I remember when he was 15 years old, he had that composure, and I think ECU taught him a lot too. And he does have ice in his veins, doesn't he?
It was pretty cool too. We talked to Danny earlier today, and he said that Trey, just to kind of give you his mindset, like after the game, I guess he and his buddies were texting, and the first thing he said was, "Oh man, I can't believe the Eagles lost." Like to have that free of a mind in such a monster day tells you he's in a pretty good headspace, Coach. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't make the moment bigger than what it was, and the things I text Trey Savage or Gavin Williams before a start like that, or Sean Jenkins going into the conference tournament championship game is, you earned this moment. Be yourself. You're good is good enough. And it just makes me so happy when they go out there and perform the way they can. And you heard him talk about like taking the nameplate off the uniform. So I'm not facing Aaron Judge. I'm just out there trying to get this right-handed batter out. And if you can get your head to that kind of space, then, man, it's really executing pitches and focusing on your individual process that makes you successful. And the great ones can do that. And I know Scherzer talked about this in the Saturday game that they needed to win to make sure they at least had a tie for, first place in the AL East because the Yankees were right there. And he was like, what kind of pitcher are you? Are you a guy that, acts crazy like I do and super, competitive? Or are you a guy that's just kind of steady Eddie? And Trey's like, I'm kind of the steady Eddie guy. He goes, well, be that guy.
Yeah.
Don't do anything differently. And I think people get themselves in trouble when they try to make the moment bigger than it is and they try to do something that they normally don't do. I think that's when failure happens.
I texted you after a big Gavin performance. I think it was for them to get into the playoffs, before the playoffs. But, man, he faced Scooble back-to-back, which is incredible, and outdueled him one night and really maybe both nights if the right fielder, fields a ground ball.
Doesn't kick the ball in the center field.
But, man, cool to see him. He's the same Gavin. I love seeing him get a little fired up. He's not going to do it much, though, is he, Coach? He's very, very calm.
Yeah, didn't see Gavin get fired up a lot, at East Carolina, but you could see some fist pumps in that super regional game against Vandy and, some other moments that were in Clark LeClaire Stadium for sure. But Gavin actually was on our field on Saturday. I mean, the guy, I think, pitched on Thursday and was on our field Saturday at practice. But we actually had the game up before official practice started on the video board and watching. I'm yelling at the umpire when he's calling a ball when the ball's inside the TrackMan box. I'm like, you're a big league umpire. How did you miss that? And Gavin pitched his tail off and really was unlucky loser, I guess.
Definitely.
In that Scooble game. But, if the right fielder doesn't kick the ball, which errors are part of it, then it's a 1-1 game at that time. So who knows what would happen. But super proud of him. His second half was remarkable.
Saw Carter Cunningham, a picture of him. I guess he's been around as well. And speaking of guys coming back, Jake Agnos popped through the door a couple weeks ago. I was like, what the heck are you doing in Greenville? And he is back. And
yep, he's helping us and super fired up to have him back. Man, the energy he brings to our program, the passion. Zach's actually going to live with him in Georgia in the offseason, so Zach will be back. Carter Spivey's back. Burley actually just had a kid, but he's back. I think he was home for 12 hours before his wife got induced. So, hey, his life's been a whirlwind for sure. But, they have a house here. Gavin bought a house. So that keeps me going, Clip, man, to have those guys come back and just be around our players and the pride they have in our baseball program, man, it's really cool to be a part of.
I love it, and as a big basketball fan, that's one piece that's missing. I don't know if it'll ever be this way, but you truly have a program and not a team, and it's that way. I mean, you always talk about how your best friends are the guys you played ball here at ECU with, right? And to have people coming back in, I wish all the sports could have it, but it shows you got something special there at ECU. And I know you don't take it for granted.
Well, Clip, for you to say that, it means a lot. No offense, because as a media person to see that, I think it's real, and it's not just me up here talking.
Yeah.
And I try not to be the coach that talks about culture, but I met with all the newcomers today, and we did this little exercise. Wound, wish, worry, and wow. And, my wish for them, as I told them, is that they have relationships like I had when I played here with the guys so they can bring their families back here and talk about ECU baseball and just the relationships they had.
And I know you worry, or worried, maybe past tense, about this new era. And can you have that program and that culture? But no matter how long a guy is here, I mean, we see guys come in and they buy in immediately. And I heard about Boucher doing some pitching this fall, and Ethan talked about how selfless he is, and that, I mean, that makes you feel good as a Pirate. But in this era, Coach, can you still have that culture that you want?
Well, I just want to, shout out Boucher. I'm going to pull for him as hard as any player that's in our program this year. I mean, dude, people don't understand when you're outside of our walls, but, for me to have to call him into my hotel room in Clearwater and say, hey, man, I love you, and this hurts me as bad as it's going to hurt you, but, we've got to take you off shortstop. And he goes, hey, Coach, I want you to do what's best for the team, and I'll play first base, I'll play left field. I think he may have had one at-bat in the conference tournament, one at-bat in the regional, and then you, of course, have your exit meetings. And I was honest with him, as I have to be with all our players. It was like, hey, man, I love you. If you are dead set on playing shortstop, you probably need to go somewhere else. But if you're up to being a utility guy, and he goes, Coach, I'm not leaving. He goes, can I pitch? I said, absolutely. And he's just been the ultimate teammate, and will play first. He'll go out there and take fly balls if he has to, and he just wants the team to win. And it's been such a awesome thing to see, but it transcends into the newcomers. And to your question, I've prayed more the past 2 years about the guys that are coming in, our personnel, but also our staff, and make sure they're the right ones. I didn't say talent, the right people, because it takes a different person to play at ECU compared to some of these other schools that compete at our level. And this group to this point, Clip, has been awesome, man. I didn't know if my prayers were just not being heard last spring or what. I'm like, man, I don't know if we brought the right people in. Like this isn't going well. But this group to this point has been a pleasure to be around. They enjoy one another. They practice hard. They're not perfect, but, man, it's been a fun group to be around. And Coach Gautreaux and Bobby Austin and Jake Agnos, Pack being in a new role, Franny being in a new role, and just the way guys are bouncing around the field. I mean, it transcends into our players. And I've told our staff and our players this from – leading an organization, you always got me, who's at the top of ECU baseball, but then it takes a village, and all the way down to the student managers who get no credit hardly. It's the most alignment we've ever had in our coaching staff, and I'm including the student managers who are awesome, and that transcends into our players, and it's just been an awesome fall to this point.
Cliff Godwin joining us. You mentioned Coach Gautreaux. What do they call him? Coach?
Goat.
Goat, okay.
Goat, hey.
That's not a bad nickname.
Gautreau, but Goat.
How from us watching from the outside, Coach, like what will a new hitting coach mean? Will things look different at bat to at bat? What does he bring that maybe was lacking in the past?
He brings connection. He brings knowledge. I mean, he was the 14th pick overall in 2001. 14th overall. You're pretty good, right? And he's seen a lot. He never played in the major leagues, and he's got stories that, how he kind of lost himself because, you got everybody trying to put your stamp, and he wakes up 3 years later. He's like, I don't even know how to hit. And he's not the biggest dude, so he obviously knew how to hit when they drafted him. And then he got into coaching. He coached at Tulane when he was an assistant at Tulane when I was at UCF and Jeff was at UCF. And I tell people the fact that he still wanted to work here after, some of my crazier days as an assistant coach is a credit to him. And then he worked for Scott Boras for 3 years, and then he was at Mississippi State for 8 years. But he connects with the players. And if you don't believe in connection, then just watch him coach. And Austin Irby said this when hit a home run in inter squad the other day, and Goat's running out the dugout to see if it's fair, and he remembered that. That's the type of stuff, and he's bringing an energy to our guys and a competitive drive. And me being in the role I am now, I don't get to spend as much time with the hitters as I did 12 years ago, and we need somebody like that. And he's done a tremendous job, and he's good people, man, and that's what it's all about.
Joel, Chili Water Chat Gang says, all right, enough small talk. Can we get a lineup in rotation? Joel, it's October 6th. Calm down. But if Cliff wants to give us some nuggets, he can. Who's kind of standing out? Anybody, Coach, you're excited about? Maybe some improvements from last year or newcomers?
You guys already know all the scoop. I mean, you guys got chat rooms and stuff. The new group's talented, man. We've got a talented group for sure. And I'm always very leery of talking about new guys. I know. So I've just been impressed with the way the guys go about their business. They're talented. They're hungry. I appreciate the older guys pouring into them. Colby Wallace and Braxton Trammell, Burris, Boucher, Norby. I'm missing a ton of people probably, Davin Whitaker. But they're just bringing those guys along. And, AP said to me, he goes, AP had a little bit of a back strain early when we were doing before fall practice started. And he goes, just trying to make sure I help those young guys like Riley Johnson help me. And that's what it's all about, because I always talk about leaving your legacy. And when you're done at East Carolina, those guys that you poured into are going to have the keys to what I call the Lamborghini, because I feel like it's a really good product. But if you haven't poured into them, then the younger generation won't know this, but we're going to have a Pinto. So we don't want to have a Pinto.
I know the reference. Coach, how about the guys like Ryan Towers and Brett and Tolik? A shame you bring guys in and injuries happen and wipes away an entire year of them playing. Back on the roster, are they good to go for this season?
Yeah, they'll be good to go for this season. Both of them are kind of in different timelines, but unfortunately, Brett had hip surgery, didn't go well, had to have another one. He does not have pain. He's playing catch, and just the smile on his face because he's been through a lot. But he'll be ready in the spring. Ryan Towers had the brace like Jake Hunter did. He's playing catch, so he'll be ready in the spring. If everything goes well, should be ready for. I think I shouldn't speak too much, but definitely by March 1st, maybe a little bit earlier, but definitely those guys are going to be a boost in the pitching staff. And, of course, having Ethan Norby back and just the experience and the stuff that he has and the will to win. I mean, you look at Norbs and, man, he's pitched in a lot of big games in 2 years, and he's answered the bell. I don't think that you can put a price tag on that, so to speak, because a big game pitcher, as you saw last night, can neutralize a really good offense.
Speaking of big game pitcher, Sean Jenkins, you threw him into the fire last year, Coach, as a youngster. How can he get better? What did he do from freshman to sophomore year?
So, number one, I think his mechanics got off, so he, stayed back, just talking to Coach Knight this summer, worked out in the weight room, worked on some of his movement patterns. He is way better than he was at the end of the year last year already. We got to still work on his fastball command a little bit, but his split finger was really good his last outing, which hit was not consistent last spring. He still got his slider, which has been his bread and butter pitch. But Sean, he would tell you, like, last year was great for him. It wasn't fun, but just having to go out there and navigate failure.
Right.
And if he'd stayed in high school, he would have not done that.
And dominated.
He would have dominated. And, if he got drafted out of high school and went into pro ball, he was going to have failure there. So he's been awesome and working his tail off. So definitely excited for him to continue to grow.
Mentioned something there about mechanics. I watched the Hard Knocks, and Josh Allen in the Bills quarterback room meet with this specialist, and I swear it's like a centimeter of a whatever. Right. Your hip was off this much, and it makes your arm do this. And sometimes it's paralysis by analysis or whatever, Coach. But how much are you kind of looking at those fine details and talking to the guys about it?
Well, our assistants are really involved in that, and I would say that we have as much technology as anybody in the country except major league programs. But Trey Savage didn't want to see any of that stuff. He didn't. He just okay, I need to work on this. But Sean Jenkins would fall on the other side of it.
Right.
Sometimes he can have paralysis by analysis. I gave him the acronym last year that my high school coach, James Rabbit Fordham, used to say to me, KISS, keep it simple, stupid. And, because a cluttered mind is not good for competing. But we do have all that stuff. We work with Cressy Sports Performance out of Florida. And they come in and work with all of our pitchers. I should say not work with a pitcher, but go through an assessment. Kevin Youngs helps with that, just of what they need to work on to maybe increase velocity, or, hey, man, we need to move differently, or it might be an injury down the road, whether it be internal rotation, external rotation, that kind of stuff. So, and then we now have an Edgertronics camera, which is like a slow motion camera. So basically you can see everything, at the slowest motion. So those guys can look at that and see if everything's sequencing right. And with the position players, we do an assessment as well. And we've been mixing in some drills to help their bodies move better as well. So they have every tool in the tool shed, so to speak, but not every player uses it.
Right.
They have
not
it
for
available.
Everybody. Yeah. When your old teammates get together, do they make fun of the new generation and everything you got?
I think they're more of like, man, this is cool, but, we're going to still play the game the right way.
Right.
So when you, in my opinion, you combine both of them, and this isn't a knock against the Yankees, but the Yankees hit home runs and throw hard and sometimes don't play the best defense or have the best base run. I mean, they kind of lost the World Series.
Yeah, talked about it last year.
They lost the World Series. I shouldn't say kind of. They lost the World Series by not doing some little things on the defensive side or base running side or covering first base and
keeping a runner on first. I remember I was like, is that big of a deal? And they showed how, the guy was able to get an extra step or two, and it matters.
When you're playoff baseball, Clip, and you've seen us play in playoff baseball enough, that inch, you don't know when it is or what pitch it is, but it can be the difference between winning or losing or just flipping the momentum.
Yeah. When I think of an inch in super regionals, and this was no fault of anybody, but I think of Texas Tech, obviously. And I think of that one. What were you?
I mean, there's a lot of moments.
There's a lot of inches.
I mean, there's a lot of inches. And, the ball that Texas hit off Ben Terwilliger's foot, if it goes up the middle, it's a double play ball, but it ricochets in the right field.
Yep. Scott says, do the rules require you to be a base coach rather than having another coach the bases? Well, you don't have to be a base coach, right?
Who, me?
You choose to.
I choose to be a base coach, yeah.
And then we had that dumb thing with Packard last year where he wasn't authorized to do it or something, and somebody turned him down. I don't know.
Get to pay players, but hey, don't let that guy coach.
Seriously. Kenny, we're past this, but I'll ask anyway. He wants to know if you've talked to Kevin O'Sullivan this offseason.
I have not, and we are past this. Can we move on?
Yeah,
the guy's getting suspended, and don't wish any ill will on him, but I'm good, man. He apologized to Parker Bird, so I'm good.
Good to go. All right. Coach, what do we got? We got more scrimmages this weekend. What are you guys doing?
We're supposed to play UNC Greensboro Saturday at noon and have meet the Pirates after that. The weather looks terrible, Clip. So,
not awesome.
We'll see how we can navigate that, but that's what we're supposed to do this weekend. So the plan was for us to practice on Friday, scrimmage them 14 innings Saturday, and then we would have a scrimmage on Sunday against ourselves. But we'll see what the weather, how the weather unfolds. We'll probably try to make a decision tomorrow or, early Wednesday.
I talked to Coach Winkler last week with softball. They play 8 games during the fall, and that game's a lot different than a baseball game with the arms and everything. But do you like the setup where you can play a couple? Would you like to play more? Do you like the way it's set up?
I think 2's a good thing. I mean, if they went to 4, I don't know if we play all 4, but there had been talk about that. But softball's allowed to play 8. We're only allowed to play 2. When you do that, then now you only put 9 guys on the field, where when we're playing against ourselves, you're putting 18.
Yeah.
So for me, you get more reps when you're not playing, but it's also good to play somebody in a different uniform. I just don't want to take up too much practice time.
Gotcha. So if weather permitting, open to the public noon Saturday?
Yeah, free admission. So it'd be exciting to watch our guys compete against another team. And Seth Maness is the pitching coach for UNC Greensboro.
Awesome. All right, good deal.
I actually talked to him today. And
Hall of Famer.
Hey, the most winningest pitcher in ECU history.
I always talk to Mullis. I guess Mullis was like watching it. I don't know if he was scouting him or something, but they were just trying to describe Seth Maness, and they were just like, he's just a pitcher. Like he doesn't have the best stuff I've ever seen. He doesn't have the hardest, but he's just battling. He's out there pitching, throwing.
Well, he had really good stuff. He had 4 pitches, and we faced him when I was at UCF, and I mean, the guy had really, really good command. He could throw any pitch where he wanted to, locate it, any count, and he had good stuff. Now, he wasn't a flamethrower, but the other stuff was elite.
Yeah.
So, and he's an unbelievable athlete. Supposedly, I don't know this for a fact, but like a scratch golfer, like pretty much, I think he can dunk a basketball.
He does it all.
5'11", so he can just do whatever he wants.
Good deal. Hey, Coach, I appreciate you coming by, man. Enjoyed it. And I'll say this to you every time. We talked to Ethan. I know Danny had Colby and Walker and some guys on, but you bring in some awesome dudes. So keep up that good work there for sure. Cliff Godwin joining us. We'll take a break, come back, have more for you. Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
The holidays are right around the corner, and there's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers, to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait, the holidays are coming fast. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Jacob Jiggins Cowart, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville is the place to find your next pre-owned vehicle. From high-end SUVs to trucks to cars, starting at just $99.95. There's no better place to find quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs than East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Pre-owned inventory with a factory-certified 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty.
Go to ecauto.com.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerell in Greenville. Come see us!
Your quality pre-owned selection is at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville is the place to find your next pre-owned vehicle. From high-end SUVs to trucks to cars, starting at just $99.95. There's no better place to find quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs than East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Pre-owned inventory with a factory-certified 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty.
Go to ecauto.com.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerell in Greenville. Come see us!
Your quality pre-owned selection is at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
We filled the trucks so you'll save big bucks during the Lazy Boy truckload sale at Bostic Sugg Furniture. Look for the Lazy Boy truck in our parking lot. It's filled with Lazy Boy furniture at huge savings. Take advantage of big rig discounts of up to 50% off Lazy Boy recliners and motion sofas, Lazy Boy stationary furniture, leather, sectionals, and chairs. But quantities are limited. There's no reorders, no rain checks. So roll in before these savings roll out during the Lazy Boy truckload sale at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
Hey everybody, this is David Glenn, and you're listening to my favorite station in Eastern North Carolina, Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Payoff from the Sabbath. Judge swings and misses. Right upstairs to get him with a fastball.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is a family-run dealership that creates a family-like atmosphere for their customers. They have one of the biggest used car inventories in Eastern North Carolina. You can shop online today at EastCarolinaChryslerDodge.com. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, right across from the Cracker Barrel. And be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner. Call them today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you. Pirate Radio Live, thanks to Cliff Godwin for joining us on the program. Kind of short on time for Aundrae Allison. We'll run that interview later on in the week. And we got a busy week among all our regulars. We also have Mike Maniscalco.
Oh, yeah.
Joining us, play-by-play voice of the Carolina Hurricanes. Nick will be fired up about that coming up on Tuesday. A couple of basketballers will join me Friday in the Pirate Radio studios. We got Jordan Riley and Gio Emajuro joining us here. Looking forward to talking some basketball with those guys. Jarrett's upset. He's going to miss that.
Yeah, every time we have something basketball related in studio, I'm out of town. But I know you're going to do a great job. You just did a great job with Cliff Godwin, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, looking forward to talking a little off-season basketball. Everything kind of intertwining right now as far as sports goes. So something that, no Saturday football for the Pirates. You can go check out baseball.
Yeah, and it's I like the free Saturdays. I've been getting home more, seeing my people, because when football started, I was like, well, once football's towards the tail end, got basketball. This one, basketball gets to the tail end, got baseball. So I guess I'll see you in June. But thankfully, I've had some free time.
I am loving it, man. And we still got, 3 coming up? 3 Saturdays off?
Yeah, this weekend, next weekend, and then another bye week.
Awesome. It's I didn't realize how much I missed Saturdays in the fall.
Yeah. Maybe it's because the Raiders are just an abysmal, sorry excuse for a franchise, but I've started to flip on.
That's why
I'm loving college football right now, and a lot of it's got to do with the parity. I mean, Texas, Penn State, and Clemson started off 1, 2, and 7. Coach Mack said, and they're all out of the top 25.
That's a pretty crazy stat.
Yeah, it might have been 1 and 3 because I think wasn't Ohio State 2 to start the season.
It was 1, 3, and 4. I thought he said.
Okay. Yeah. Either way, 3 of the top
Texas
10 teams.
1, Penn State 3, Clemson 4, or either swap the last 2 I said. But and they're out of the top 25.
Yeah,
completely.
And you would have thought, all right, going into this past weekend, Texas and Penn State, the only top 25 teams without a P4 victory. They get some cupcakes in Florida and UCLA. And nope.
The Swamp's not a cupcake, but
the Swamp is not a cupcake. But Billy Napier and DJ Lagway have shown cupcake symptoms this season.
They have icing and some yellow cake substance.
Yeah, don't drop that. Do not drop that.
You're doing a lot of references that I don't get.
Well, that was Chappelle's show. Black Bush.
I didn't really like Black Bush.
Really?
Yeah.
Big fan.
No, it doesn't even make my top 20.
I'm not even going to judge you for that because there's so many great sketches.
Mm-hmm. Jackson, you want to say something? Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I'm good.
All right. We knew Clemson was dead because Jackson buried him before the season started.
Yep.
And that was a great take.
Carolina sucks, though. That is fun.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do after this year. I guess they just ride with it another year.
I wouldn't, but because the buyout's now $1 million, $2 million?
I don't know.
Something like that.
So yeah, either way, you can find the money.
Oh yeah,
get out of that.
But it's almost like, am I going to admit I was wrong here? Like whoever is making this call, the AD, but sometimes it's the board of trustees, but sometimes it's even bigger than that. And are they willing to say, all right, this was a monster mistake. We're going to cut our losses, pay Bill Belichick to leave, pay Steve Belichick to buy new hoodies and look weird.
Yeah. Tongue extensions.
Yeah.
Are they willing to do that? Where's James Franklin coaching next year?
Vatek.
Where's Billy Napier?
OC.
Somewhere.
Who else is getting fired?
Trent Dilfer.
Dave Gorn.
Sark he's not getting fired.
No, absolutely not. And on Dave
Who is Texas' starting quarterback next year?
Arch Manning. Yeah. The name gets you a long leash. But
what if he ends up at UTSA?
That'd be fun.
If the fall from grace is that far.
He could probably work his way up to a first-round pick if he goes to a power or a group of 5 school.
And just slings it.
Yeah.
You know what? Send him to Toledo. Let him go to the MAC.
Manning in the MAC?
Manning in the MAC.
Don't put that garbage on my squad.
Manning in the MAC.
Manning in the MAC.
Doing just fine with that.
What else happened in college football this weekend? I feel like everything we asked Nadeau about went his way. At least I'm thinking of Wake and Virginia Tech.
He told me that Wake and Army were not that great of bets. He said I'd lean the dog in that one, but I don't really. He said he didn't like my stuff.
Oh, you were on the Wake side?
I was on Army -7 and Wake to beat Virginia Tech.
Bless you.
Thank you. I was thinking about the Eagles in particular too, because I was like 3.5 Broncos, which they were up 17-3,
and they didn't run the ball.
Yeah, pretty disgusting.
They look a lot like they looked 2 years ago, and it makes sense. You lose Shane Steichen off of a Super Bowl appearance, you're down in the dumps. You lose Kellen Moore off of a Super Bowl victory, and you're back down in the dumps. So I don't really think the Eagles should be taken seriously anymore.
I watched the first half of Vandy and Bama. Take over, Jared.
I was listening, and it just seems like every 5 minutes I heard, what a pass from Ty Simpson. And I just thought about you, like, told you so, told you.
340, 2 touchdowns. I was shocked at how much better Vandy looked than Alabama in the first half. Bama got a late score. It was kind of lucky to even be tied at the break, but Vanderbilt did not score after that. So, again, this is kind of like a pat on the head. Vandy is good.
Yeah,
they're legitimately pretty good. It was cool to see.
Yeah, they look legit this year.
Cincinnati.
That was a really frustrating second half because you're down. So they were down 31-7 or something.
It was 31-7 at halftime in the Iowa State.
Well, no, Iowa State scored right at the end of the second quarter.
That's right. You're right.
To make it 31-15, and it felt over. But Iowa State cut it to a one-possession game, or they cut it to 9, actually. Didn't go for 2. And had so many opportunities. Cincinnati just scored at will in the first half and then would punt or turn it over every time in the second half. And it was so frustrating that the Cyclones could not get back in that game.
One of my favorite games from the weekend was Friday night, Delaware, Western Kentucky.
Yes.
That was a fun game. And then CBS Sports Network, every commercial break, ran one of the funniest commercials I've ever seen. It was some injury lawyer, and he was a lot like Jackie Childs. I will say that.
Put the bomb on it.
Yeah, there was a lot of that, and there was one part where he's just like, "We can get money for you, 200,000, 3,000,000, 86,491, all sorts of numbers." And it's like, we would pause the music, turn the TV up every time he popped up on the screen.
Oh man,
it was just nonstop laughter.
All right, I'll have to start watching CBS college sports games. Let's see, Notre Dame, Boise, Illinois, Purdue, Virginia, and Louisville. Jamie, how you feeling about your game this weekend? Indiana and Oregon.
Ooh.
Oh, he just said something about it. He said 7.5 is the spread. Thought it would be more, right?
Going to the Ducks or going to the Hoosiers? Where is it? I don't know about this game. Where is this game being played?
Oh, I don't think it matters.
Oregon's going to win outright either way. It's just where are they going to play?
Yeah, but
it's at Oregon? Oh,
but
no,
you're
that
asking.
needs to be higher.
Okay.
That needs to be higher.
Yeah, I'm taking the Ducks.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't care what the number is.
Yeah.
What's the total? Did we get to 60?
55.5.
I can see the over on that.
Might go over and just hope for just a scoring bonanza.
Yeah. I don't even know why, but I'm really excited for the Red River Shootout.
Oh, gross. We'll take a break, come back, have more after this.
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control. Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most. Whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville. 252-751-3160. BAM!
Looking for adventure without breaking the bank? This October, drive into fall in a brand new 2020 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium from Capital Subaru of Greenville. Right now, lease it for just $249 a month for 36 months. That's only $8 a day. The Crosstrek is built for the Carolinas. Rugged, reliable, and ready to roll. Only at Capital Subaru of Greenville off of Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. An official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs, registration fees, or $6.99 dealer administration fee. See dealer for details. Offer expires November 3rd, 2025.
Hey, Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates!
Hey, Pirate fans, I'd know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. A win isn't a win without the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Proudly distributed locally by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
The right partner makes all the difference. For more than 185 years, we've forged personal relationships with our customers and communities, funding economic development and rallying around the causes that are important to our neighbors. With local bankers you know and trust, businesses and individuals throughout the Carolinas continue to choose United Bank. Proud to support the Pirates. Bankwithunited.com. United Bank. Member FDIC.
The very best bagels in Greenville are at Bagel Man. Bagel Man is open every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner until 8 p.m. If you're a person on the go, place your order ahead of time online at ncbagelman.com. Start your day with a breakfast sandwich or dine in for lunch with a tuna melt, pastrami sandwich, panini, or specialty wrap. And everyone loves Bagel Man's fresh-made desserts and pastries. Bagel Man is where Pirate Nation fuels up for game day or any day. Bagel Man, 1904 Fire Tower Road in Greenville.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
This is Holt Nailers, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Jays and 11 Ks for Trey Savage.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Wings Over Greenville is getting in the fall mood with their new pumpkin spice flavor, and that is pumpkin spice on chicken. Their wings and tenders mix sweet, warm fall flavors with crispy, savory chicken. You can download the Wings Over app and join the Frequent Flyer Club, where you can earn points, unlock exclusive deals, and redeem for free food. And you get free tenders just for signing up. You use the promo code PIRATE25 for 10% off your meal. So fly smart. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. I'll be honest with you. I like being honest with our listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan brought the pumpkin spice wings, and I made a face, and I was like, really, man? Pumpkin spice wings. we're doing this now. And I tried it, and it was good. And I like it's got a kick to it that I enjoy. And so I would recommend just get a small, see if you like it. And I would get some of your other flavors that you already enjoy. I like the lemon pepper. Their honey barbecue.
Oh, it's great.
I always say I go bone in most of the time, pretty much all the time. But I love the wings over tenders so much, boneless, that I eat like a child when I get wings over. I get honey barbecue boneless.
Yeah. Anytime I'm getting boneless, it's honey barbecue.
Yeah.
If I'm getting bone in, I like a dry rub just because, I mean, it's already a mess eating bone in chicken wings. And then you like cake on sauce, and then it's even more of a mess. Yeah. So I got to get the dry rub with the bone in.
But yeah, try those pumpkin spices out.
I'd love to try some.
Well, you had the opportunity.
Well, I was hungry, and when you're hungry, you don't want to try new things. You want something that's going to take care of the job.
Me and Nick both agreed that they were actually pretty good because we had some when they brought it in too.
They smelled nice.
Yeah,
smelled like a Yankee candle.
Yeah, they really did.
The only good thing the Yankees have done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since that dang old Yankee Doodle came to town, the world's gone to hell.
That was the delineation point, I think, of the world going to hell. All right. I'm really suckering myself into getting excited about this game tonight because I'm not a Jags believer.
So this is the fulcrum game for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh! Done and dusted.
Because, I mean, can you click on them and go look at who they've played so far?
Yeah, that's the great thing about the internet. Like, first of all, there's a screen.
Yeah.
And then there's a cursor. You move your cursor here, nothing to click on. Watch this. When you move it over the Jaguars' name, it changes. You can click on it. It takes you to a whole nother page.
Yep.
A whole nother world. And on this page, you can find things like stats. You can find out their 2025 draft picks. There's an ad for something. But there's a schedule.
Yeah.
On the left side.
My point was going to be their defense has looked absolutely spectacular, but the level of competition has not really been something you can gauge that off of. I mean, the Niners, they are, 3-1 now? But they are missing a lot of pieces offensively. Texans looked anemic on offense until they played the Ravens, and then the Bengals and Panthers, not that great. So
what are you saying? What
the Jacksonville Jaguars defense has looked great, but who have they really played?
Okay, all right.
And
the Chiefs' offense has looked
abysmal,
other than against the worst defense in the league, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Fulcrum, folks.
Fulcrum.
That's all we're saying. Let's take a break. We'll come back and wrap up today's edition of Pirate Radio Live. Got some baseball games, too, on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard coming up tonight. I'll tell you about those after this.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. Talk a little bit about the financing options that you provide.
We're here to help anybody from bad credit, poor credit, rebuilding credit, or great credit. We find the best deal through over 30 lenders here that we work with every day, and we're focused on finding the best fit for all our customers.
One website, 2 outstanding dealerships, Greenville Motor Company, Greenville Auto World. Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
Yeah.
Get your game faces on, Pirates. It's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast the cannons in the stands and the fields, if you know what I mean. We're flying into Duff season with shotguns galore and shells for days. Don't miss out on Beretta's rebates on 17 different models of long guns and handguns. Get up to $350 back. Get ready for hunting season with the best deals around and the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30-plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. AnsonBelt.com. Over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Nailor Show.
In a world full of uncertainty, there's one team you can count on, the North Carolina Protection Group. Their licensed specialists bring unmatched training, integrity, and over a century of combined experience in personal protection. From executives and celebrities to families and vital assets, we provide world-class security, 24-hour video monitoring, and on-site guards. Anywhere, anytime. Don't wait. Call the North Carolina Protection Group today at 919-886-6274.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. It's game day, and there's only one place to go to gear up, UBE. Whether you're tailgating, storming the stadium, or watching the Pirates play from the couch, do it the Pirate way with UBE. We've got the latest and greatest tees, jerseys, and hats from Adidas, Champion, and Lululemon. Don't forget UBE game day buttons, available free to the first 500 customers on game day. Set your course for University Book Exchange or shop 24/7 at pirateware.com.
This is Chandler Honeycutt from Pirate Radio Live, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Take a look at your stock market report for today. The Dow was down 63 points and closed at 46,694. The NASDAQ was up 161 points at 22,941. And the S&P was also up 24 points at 6,740. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors stock market report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors LLC, member SIPC. Now, let's head back into the show. Here's Clip.
All right, getting ready to wrap it up. NL postseason action tonight. Man, I knew I should have taken the Dodgers plus money the other day in game 1, and they win it, so they are up 1-0 on the Phillies, and the Dodgers are a favorite tonight with Blake Snell on the mound facing Luzardo for the Phillies. That at 6:08 on TBS. And then after that, late night start, 9 o'clock Eastern. After 9 o'clock, Cubs at Brew Crew, and Shota on the mound for the Cubs. Is this Andy Ashby? He pitched when I was a kid. Aaron Ashby. Is Aaron Ashby related to Andy Ashby? Let's find out. Aaron Ashby, American baseball pitcher. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy and what does he do? Personal life. He is the nephew of Andy Ashby.
It doesn't count.
Yeah, not the father. You are not the father, Andy. Woo! You are the nephew, the uncle. I'm sorry. So that will be the pitching matchup tonight. Brewers, Cubbies. Do you have any interest in the playoffs outside of Trey Savage?
Phillies, just because I got money on them.
The future.
But that's it. Yeah, no. If Trey Savage wasn't pitching, I wouldn't even watch a single minute.
Oh, Jarrett. So Jarrett said he was excited about the Red River shootout.
Yeah.
And we went to break, and he said, I just wanted to say shootout. Joel says, whoa. Can't say shootout.
Can't talk about gun violence on here.
I didn't say anything.
You can't say bomb on a plane. Bomb.
Man, this chicken lasagna is the bomb. Or whatever they serve on flights.
All right. We will be back with you Tuesday at 3 o'clock. All new edition of Pirate Radio Live as we ramp up to ECU and Tulane. Mike Maniscalco will join us to talk a little hockey. And as Johnny Gardner says, nice getting on some basketball players in studio. I'm pumped for it. I'm very excited. We've been trying for a while, and we'll get Jordan Riley and Gio here coming up on Friday. All right, for Shirley Rhodes, Maxon, J-Bone, I am Clip Brock. We'll talk to you Tuesday, 3 o'clock on an all-new edition of Pirate Radio Live. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive